Okay, we should be back live now. As my voice cracks really bad. Oh gosh, that was embarrassing. I have no idea what the heck happened. This has been the stupidest start to a stream ever. Like, seriously, what has been going on? My OBS decided it didn't want to live anymore. So that's what happened. Golly. This is absolutely nutso. So, we're at a timeout right now. Tie ball game. Not too much to go off of right now. Giannis made a three-pointer while I was messing with all my crap. I have to rebring this up now. I swear, dude, this has been one of the stupidest starts to a stream I've ever had. I feel like I need to do something, and I'm forgetting something. But I don't know what it is I'm forgetting. I hate that feeling. It's one of the worst feelings ever. Do need to edit this. There we go. Yeah. Get in some of the YouTube stuff. Tags on there. There we go. It's getting everything situated. It's always getting everything situated. Still in a commercial break, so that's fine. At least for me. I mean, I'm so far behind on this thing that who knows? Who knows where it actually is in real life. Games last night, though, were amazing. Well, I'm waiting for this to come back on. Go back, take a look at some of the games from Friday. 76ers force a Game 7. I could not believe the night that Terrence Mann had. Man is just a hooper. It's all he does is hoop. And I picked 76ers in 7. So, right now it's looking good. Right now it's looking good. I gotta blow my freaking nose. Allergies suck, dude. I need out of here. What I need is some other Vendetta writers to get in here to join me. Harden at the line nails the first one, of course. I'm telling you, man, if Harden's going to the line a bunch tonight, it could be a GG. It could very well be a GG. Obviously, it's halfway through the first, so I can't really go off of too much right now, I feel like. Brooklyn up by 2. Holiday to Giannis, back to Holiday. Tucker should have pulled the trigger on that corner 3. He's He's kind of the reason why 2K has the corner 3 specialist, I feel like. You know Harden wanted that. Joe Harris backdoor cut, gives it back, floater. Bruce Brown. Was that who that was? That was Bruce Brown. I have to remind myself of some of the names sometimes. It gets so spread out. All the names kind of run together. Especially from over the years. That was a give, go, and give back. Beautiful. Poetry in motion. Giannis has had a really good series outside of the free throw line. And this is where we're going to be here forever. And they are pumping up the crowd, but the crowd is going to be waiting a long time for the free throws to get done. And he misses it. All that effort to miss a free throw. I think I mentioned it on one of the previous streams, but it was talking about who would you rather have, shoot a free throw to save your life, Ben Simmons or Giannis. And someone said Giannis. At least I'd have time to say goodbye to my family. Oh, that's funny. Krieg, be here in 10 to 15. All right. Sweet. The more the merrier. Got home and got out of the shower. I need to shower. This makes me feel better when I got all this junk going on. KD gets the ball knocked away. Passes it. Harden. What happened there? Is that another foul? Harden going back to the line. Harden getting a lot of calls tonight. If Giannis could just add that, they just showed the replay of his little jumper. If he can make that a consistent part of his game, kind of like how it's a part of KD's game, then he's on another astral plane of basketball. Of course, Harden knocks down the first one. That figures. Already low on water. Silly me. Should have got a bigger cup. Yep, there's the second one. Okay. Did Giannis even cross the... whatever. They never call that anyway. Unless you're Lamar Odom and you just start walking out of bounds with it. Harden has 7 points, and all 7 of them have come from the free throw line. Giannis bricks it off the front of the rim for a 3. I can't believe Harden has 7 points, and they're all from free throws. That's so weird. I think it's the first time I've seen the ball in Blake Griffin's hands. Wow. That was almost a crazy 3 that Harden pulled off. But Griffin back, gets the tip in. Middleton gets the floater to go. 2-point game. 4 minutes left. 4:10 for me. Like I said, I'm pretty behind. They swat the ball out of KD's hands as he drives. That's a good foul. That's a good foul on Giannis. Did they just call it technical? Did they give him a technical foul? Or a flagrant foul? Because that should not be one, I don't think. No, come on, that's weak, dude. That's weak. Is it a foul? Yeah, but technical foul, that's weak, dude. Oh, the non-DMCA music? You know it, dude. Can't be having none of that here. I'm confused at how that was a technical foul. That makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. Pat Connaughton in the game. Landry Shamet comes into the game. Should not have been. Holiday Harris on him. Gets the friendly bounce. Milwaukee with the 1-point lead now after the technical free throw in the bucket. Yeah, Griffin don't need to be taking threes. That's a beautiful backdoor cut. It was just the pass was really low, and they're calling a kick ball on Brook Lopez. I don't know if it touched him. I don't know. That's... KD, 3 seconds on the shot clock. I call a foul on PJ Tucker, and PJ Tucker is livid. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe PJ Tucker has the right idea. Like, yeah, he's hand checking him, but when he goes up for the shot, he just loses control of it as it's going up in the air. The same thing happened earlier, and they didn't call a foul on it. So now I'm confused. What is and what isn't a foul? Kevin Durant is 3-1 in Game 7. Misses the first free throw. First free throw. First free throw, everyone. High on pills. Tucker goes and sits down. Does he have 2, or is that just Bud taking him out for a break? Like I said, I missed quite a bit of the first part of this. Excuse me. Chris Middleton backing down. Ooh. That, yep, and one, yeah. KD got him across the arm. So Giannis going back to the free throw line. So this will take about 5 minutes. Just got caught ball watching. Can't ball watch. Blake got caught ball watching. Never understood. Like, just put a body on someone and then find out where the ball's landing after the fact. Giannis actually made the free throw. That is surprising. KD near the low block on the Clorox advertisement. Beautiful pass. Good scoop and score. Bruce Brown. Giannis for 3. Doesn't get it to go. There's a timeout. Okay. Timeout. 1-point game. We could take a look at some of the stuff that's going on in the box score here. PJ Tucker just has the 1 foul. Okay, Giannis with 10 though, leading the way. They're gonna pull this out. It's gonna be on the back of Giannis, but they need someone else to step up. No one else has done too much on their squad. Which again, it's just the first quarter, so you don't know who could get hot next. Coming up, Harden leading the way right now. Hasn't made a bucket yet, but he has shot 7 free throws. That is insane. It's absolutely. Sorry about that. Golly, dude. It's always, I swear, I'm always getting sick with something when something big is coming up. Like the NFL draft, I got my second COVID shot, and I felt horrific afterwards. But I sat right here in this chair, cool towel or a wet towel, like tucked in my shirt to cool me off, and I sat through the first round of the draft. Then now, some game sevens. Ooh, we got Krieg's Corner popping in here. Let me stop the music. Allow him in. What up?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sweet.
All good. What's up, Jackson? How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold or a sinus infection, something.
Last time I was on a live stream with you, you were getting over a case of the Moderna flu.
Yeah, exactly. I was just talking about that. I said it always when I'm fixing a stream, I get sick with something. I said the last time I did a big stream, yeah, it was the NFL draft, and I was about to die right here in this chair. And in fact, for like the last hour of the stream, when Alex was out of his mind,
We
I'm
don't
just
talk about that part anymore.
yeah, I'm just I'm just laying in bed, and I'm just like, what is happening in there? I'm
We're all just
glad I'm
waiting
not
for you
in
to end. We're all just waiting for you to end the stream. You're like typing in the chat. I'll end it from here, I promise.
Yeah, but no one could see it because no one was watching the chat.
Uh,
So I'm like,
what is this game on?
it's on TNT.
TNT.
Yeah, it's fairly
So
good so
when you
far.
watch these games, do you watch on like a stream or you have like a cable TV?
I watch it on stream. I use Sling.
Curious how much of a delay I'm going to be on versus what you're seeing.
Oh, I'm on a super mega delay.
Okay, good. Probably me too. And just for anyone in the chat, I don't know basketball at all. I'm just here to make sure.
Just here to hang.
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay, right now I'm looking at it was an over under cam. Are we like pretty synced up?
it's showing Giannis for me right now. Yeah,
Okay,
over under
okay,
Cam.
okay. Yep. All right, perfect.
Yeah,
All right, good. I want to make sure I'm not
yeah.
really 20
Usually
minutes.
when like when Trey's in here, he knows what's happening like 5 minutes before we do.
It's because they all watch on TV.
Yeah,
It's the
Yeah.
only reason why I'll never cut cable. I can't do it
yeah.
for literally this reason.
But that's how it was in the Avalanche and Knights game 7. I think that was a game 7.
Wait, so I saw our title yesterday. It said Twitch affiliate. Is that? Do we have?
It's official. We're Twitch affiliate.
So where's our button?
Trey's got to finish up doing all the behind the scenes stuff, but we meet all the criteria, and we've officially been invited to be affiliate. What in the world was that shot?
Gotta get some emotes.
We do got to get some emotes.
Do we have any ideas? Can I send you a link? Something you can look at?
Yeah, sure. Send me a link and I'll look at them.
Fusey.emote.
That was the weirdest shot I've ever seen from KD. He was like angled backwards and tossed it over the side.
Who's winning this, Jackson? Who is it?
I think the Nets pull it out. Honestly, I think KD is just too powerful of a man, and
He's too good.
And then James Harden has been getting like every call tonight, so he's 0 for 1 or 0 for 2, I think, from the field, but he's made 7 free throws in the first quarter.
I heard you talking about that. All of his points came from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's insane.
I guess I'll slack it too.
They're also in Brooklyn too, so I don't think that's gonna do any favors.
Well, like
for the
Brooklyn's not
Bucks.
like it's not like you're playing in the Garden or
Oh
anything.
no, it's not that. I mean, it's just the refs.
Oh, oh,
The
oh.
refs will they'll listen to the crowd, and there is a crowd, so it may not be as big as what was happening in the Garden, but
Crowds are back.
I'm here for it.
Me too.
When they're not doing stupid stuff like throwing stuff at players.
Yeah, I mean, but then you get like guys like Suns and Four Guy, and how we gonna?
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. You got to take the good and the bad with fans being back, but like for the first week, it was nothing but bad. It was
Yeah,
stuff getting
Every,
thrown at
everyone
players.
forgot how to act.
Um, like John Morant, his family was being called like slurs and stuff, and so was Dylan Brooks's family, who's another player on the Grizzlies.
I saw John Morant's parent or dad was like very much rooting for the Clippers, right? Because the other
No, he's rooting for the Jazz because the Jazz were so nice, and they
right, the Jazz fans were
like
nice. Sure.
the majority owner like hit them up, and they flew them out. Uh, well, they were already there in Utah, but like he sent a limousine to their hotel. I kind of rolled out the red carpet for Joss family, just as as an apology for how their fans were. And then Dwayne Wade sent them an apology too, because Dwayne Wade is like a partial owner of the Jazz now.
Really, he's got a
Yeah.
stake.
What'd you say, Adam?
So he's got a stake in the team.
Yeah,
I didn't know
he's got a stake. Yeah. Into the first quarter, Brooklyn up 3, 28-25. I saw you and Anthony cutting it up about the Yankees. Was it the Yankees?
that. Yeah, he
And
he was talking
Philly.
about the Yankees. Yeah.
I figured whenever I see Anthony angry and it's not
If you,
football season, then I know it's the Yankees.
I respond to him, they're losing, and then I look back and they end up winning. It's like they end up taking the lead.
Wow,
But yeah,
that's funny. I gotta blow my nose real quick.
he's such a great streamer. He puts himself on mute. He doesn't want anyone to see that. He's a pro's pro, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just
A
trying
pro,
to I'm
a
just trying to be
pro's pro.
courteous. I'm
Nah,
just
that's
trying
a
to
good
be
streamer.
courteous. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, I was supposed to go to a wedding today. I did not go to it. I did not feel up to it because I started to feel a little bit better, but I was like, I'm only feeling better because I'm at home and I'm somewhere comfortable. And this
If
wedding
you were at
was
the wedding,
and this
you were
wedding
not.
this wedding was 2 hours away. Okay, so a 2 hour drive there, spend a couple hours there, and a 2 hour drive back. I would have been absolutely miserable had I gone.
So
Did it?
you got the house to yourself now? J Law running solo, or you got your
I
kid with
was
you?
I was like all day today, so like I hopped back on the show and I was watching Garrett stream some FIFA at the same time. So that was fun. It was the first time I played the show since I actually made it to the pros. I got to the pros, I got the call up, and then I was like, cool, I need to come back and play that. And then I just got on 100 other different things.
Really?
Yeah, and then I played a couple matches on Halo. And so that was fun.
How was the matchmaking? You got games today
Oh,
versus the
I
other
got
day?
games super easy today. I have no idea what it was.
So weird.
What sucks though is when you get in with the PC sweats because they got the mouse and keyboard. I think with Halo Infinite, I may try the mouse and keyboard, but I don't know. I don't know.
The multiplayer gonna be free to everyone. It's be the first time I probably had Halo because when Halo was in its like prime, I was a PlayStation guy, and then I switched over probably like
Yeah.
middle like later half of high school for me, and Halo was kind of dead at that point.
Yeah, I got into Halo in Halo 2. I didn't have the first generation Xbox, but I had a really good friend that did. So we'd always go over to his house, and we had another friend that had an Xbox. So we would do LAN parties. So we do 4v4. We do 4v4 Slayer LAN parties. You know, Then if someone else had theirs, because we did have a oh, Adam just dipped. That's unfortunate. You left me here all alone. And then there was one. He probably just like accidentally clicked out or something.
Dude,
There he is.
I don't know what just happens. All of a sudden, every single one of my Chrome tabs just went kaput on me.
That happens sometimes. Like the stream earlier, I was streaming for like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden my OBS decided it didn't want to live anymore.
It was OBS that wasn't working before.
Yeah, it was OBS. OBS decided just it wasn't feeling it today. You know, and that was that. And it's not like I'd had it up for like days on end. That was literally I fired it up right before I started the stream.
I saw Trey running OBS on his laptop the other day.
He did, and
It looked pretty efficient compared to what I thought it was going to be, considering it was on a Mac.
yeah, it's just it'll be good for recording, streaming not so much, just because
Yeah.
he's on a Mac. And he tried to do that with the Avalanche game. You could hear him; it was just super choppy, and it sounded like his Mac was about to explode. Like I'm not even joking.
It's what sounds like. My sounds like literally all the time when I have, even when it's plugged into the monitor, it's overpowering like crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking into getting the new PC.
Yeah.
But
Whenever I get a new PC, I'm hoping to move up the timetable on when I can get a new PC, because the one I have now, I want to use it solely for streaming through, and then I have my brand new PC.
So you want to have a gaming and streaming PC? You want to do it all?
Yeah. And like this one's good enough for streaming and recording on, and which is what I do. So now I just time to step up the game, you know.
I mean, I know I've been kind of talking the most about this, but it would be nice if someone else could pull up a setup like you do, because like,
Oh, it would be extremely
yeah, I mean, like,
clutch.
because just like even when we're all streaming, no face cam, it's like things are a little bit. It doesn't look as good.
Yeah.
Even when we're pulling, it's just the way. It's just the kind of the way it is.
Yeah, and a game like Warzone is gonna be like extremely demanding to stream on my PC.
I saw your shaders going like crazy though.
Dude, like, yeah, the shaders were super effed up. So I hopped on today and just let it run in the background and download all the shaders.
Oh, that's actually what I wanted to do. That reminds me. Next commercial, I'm gonna get my Warzone update done. Because as much as there's things like 50 gigs or some shit like that, they're disgusting on console. The updates, they really are.
Yeah, they are on PC. They are on PC too. Because I thought about downloading Master Chief Collection on my PC, because there's a bit of a lag from the sound and from what like when I react to something on my Xbox, the way that I have it recording up, which is with face cam, and with the little thing that goes across the top, the banner that's got our ads and stuff on there. I want to use it because I took the time to set it all up, and yeah, it is.
What did you use to set all that up? Just like OBS?
I have OBS, and then I have a really old Elgato. Lopez with the bucket, 4-point game.
Yeah, I'm looking at for a week in July, early July, to go out to Trey and help him set up his Elgato, and so he can do what he wants to do again. It's only like a 2-hour drive from me where he's at, so
yeah, that's not terrible.
Honestly, I'll probably try and do it in a day. What are you gonna do for that wedding?
You probably could.
Yeah.
Lopez, big man for 3. It's a 3-point game now.
Yep.
I'm excited for the fall because I'm gonna be probably all I'm gonna be doing is Halo and Battlefield.
The fall. I mean, fall is just football season. I wonder how I know I keep talking about it, but I'm really curious to see what football season's like around here.
It's nuts, dude. It is absolutely nuts.
Like yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully we get another gambling partnership. So between that and Monkey Knife Fighting, Monkey Knife Fight, use our code.
Yeah, it's up there at the top if you're watching. MonkeyKnifeFight.com. Promo code Vendetta. Oh man, this is a pretty good game.
Who else said they were going to come on? I saw Jeremy said he was down.
Yeah, Alex said he may later. I don't know.
I love Alex Chick's advice was just to try and restart it, Thank you, Alex. Like, try and restart the stream. That,
Oh.
that was the second advice.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
It's like my grandma. It's like, all right, just hit the side once, and it'll go.
Is this your boy? The link that you sent me?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Nice.
So anything that if you see that's sold out, we can obviously change, and whatever else we want to do, we can make work. I do actually. I was gonna ask you this before, but like, I want to go into our chat and set up our commands, like our exclamation
Yeah.
point, like even just like site, Instagram, Twitter, like Monkey Knife Fight symbol. When our schedule comes out, we'll put it all in there.
That would be kind of dope to get a subscriber badge as a V. That'd be kind of lit.
Yeah, he's got some cool shit. And then and we can make whatever way we want to.
Thank you, Alex, for reminding everybody about the stream.
And then I got to figure out how many emotes we can have, because I thought that there was either 3, but then when you get to a partner, you can have 20.
Yeah, it's insane. I'll have to look at it more. Like,
Yeah,
as
I mean,
we're
this is
getting
like
all that set up.
Yeah, this is not like a right now decision thing.
No, because like I said, Trey's got to finish up, setting everything up. He's the boss, so any revenue that comes in obviously has to go through him. So there's like all kinds of tax information that you have to put in, and IRS. Screw the IRS.
But we pay our taxes here, so
We do pay our taxes, but
wow, those Visa badges are really clean.
Not begrudgingly. We begrudgingly pay our taxes. We pay them, but we're not happy about it.
Is Arkansas close to getting legalized gambling or no? Like, have they even mentioned it?
I have absolutely no idea because.
Okay, are you interested in that stuff or no?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I would 100% use Monkey Knife Fight if I was. I used the only one that I could use for a while was my bookie because they're just like, we don't care where you live.
I mean, that's a little bit different.
Yeah, but I didn't care much for my bookie. I won my money. I took it. It's whatever.
At least you got it. That's a problem with those offshores. You don't even get it.
Yeah. So, but I stopped using them because I was like, guys, don't feel right. But like gambling is legal. It's just online gambling that's not legal.
Yeah, I mean that's what I meant. Like the mobile sports betting is.
I know, and it makes no sense why it's not. And I haven't heard anything about like it being put on a ballot, it being put like in front of the state Congress or whatever. I haven't heard anything.
Let me know when you see that block. Holy shit!
Is it coming up? Oh, now
I just hit the 8-minute mark. So
there we go. Yep, I just saw the block. Dude, KD's nasty.
Yeah, he is really good.
Fully healthy KD is the best player in the league. I don't care what anyone else says. No one can get a bucket like he can and then actually play some defense.
I was gonna say, the best scorer, or the best defender, or best player, best player.
I think he's the best player. Now, I think there's people that obviously play defense better than he does, and there's probably people that play just as good, if not better, offense. But the fact that he's just so tall and he's so unguardable, like when he wants a bucket, he's gonna get a bucket. It's just if he misses a shot, it's not really because you played great defense. It's just because he missed a shot.
There's no playing defense on like someone who's 7'1" who can elevate to 11 feet for their jumpers. It's literally impossible.
It literally is. It's disgusting and unfair is what it is.
I used to like not like him for his Twitter antics, but as like I've gotten older and seen like more players get mixed up on social media, I think I respect him more. Just like he don't give a fuck. The burners was a little bit weird, but like now that he doesn't even do the burner, just like fire from the hip, I kind of respect the shit out of that.
Yeah, like, but he is kind of overly sensitive. I think
Oh, man.
Sometimes he should totally let things go, and he doesn't. Giannis almost ended Blake Griffin's career right there with that dunk. So you look at that. I mean, he missed it, but again, it's not because you played great defense. It's just because he missed the shot.
Exactly, just missed.
That's how every shot KD takes. It's ridiculous. And then when he wants to play defense, he'll play good defense.
Is Kyrie out for the entire thing for sure?
I don't know how much more he's gonna miss. I think he's gonna be reevaluated if they win tonight. I think he'll be reevaluated after this game because they kind of have a quick turnaround. I think they play the winner. I think Tuesday of Game 7 of the Hawks and the 76ers, which is Sunday. So it's a quick turnaround.
Who's the highest seeded team? The Nets, obviously, right? Yeah, I mean that's at home. Are they going to have home court against the winner of Sixers?
The Sixers were the 1 seed, so if the Sixers win in advance, then they've got home court. Yeah, it's because the Nets kind of took the regular season off. Their stars sat a couple extra games where they probably could have played, but they were just like, ah.
It's like the LeBron treatment. Kyrie learned that from LeBron.
Yeah.
The playoffs, regular season don't matter.
Well, everyone took that from. It's technically started with Popovich and the Spurs because the whole resting thing happened. It was a televised game one night, and he did not play. Tim Duncan, Manu, Tony Parker didn't play like his top 3 or 4 guys, and the NBA was ticked because
they lost it. Yeah, I remember that.
So, 1 second.
Jackson, best streamer in the biz by far. Is wanna.
Dude, my eye's about to freaking pop out.
I'll say that.
I'm so stuffy trying to get it out. But anyway, yeah, and then Kawhi has been like the godfather of load management, and then LeBron adopted it, and then now everyone does it.
I think I've often forgot that Kawhi literally just voluntarily sat out an entire season.
Yeah.
He did not want to play that year.
Yeah, no. There's Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
So good. Loving the Vendetta logo in the background there.
Thanks, yeah.
Yeah, we're just chit-chatting, watching the game. The Nets are up right now. Blake Griffin is on the ground.
Just turned it on. It might be a little ahead.
I'm sure
what are you watching on, Jeremy? TV?
Yeah.
That should have been a walk, but it's whatever. That's whatever. They never call walks in the NBA anymore. The more I watch the NBA, the more I just learn that I don't understand the rules of basketball, or that the rules of basketball they don't apply anymore.
Yeah.
To some of the calls.
Yeah, they changed the rule book a lot to favor the stars.
It's like, oh man, Blake almost ended Giannis's career. He almost returned the favor.
Well, I know that. I was waiting for that. That would have been crazy.
Speaking of rule changes, super stoked about this rule change. But the league is going to reevaluate how they call the fouls. And Woj specifically named James Harden and Trae Young in this tweet about how they jump backwards and sideways on their jump shots to draw fouls. And I'm just like, thank God. Please fix this.
Yeah, that definitely should be.
Definitely the backwards. The sideways, you can probably argue about, but the backwards, like you shouldn't be able to go back.
It's like shot. I've seen stuff where it's like coming off like a handoff off a screen, the defender's on your back and they kind of are holding them back there, dribbling out in front, using their body to keep someone in front, and then they'll be like coming over this way, like running around. And then they just jump sideways and then shoot. May we please show the actual game? Would love to, but unfortunately, TNT, not Vendetta Sports Media, owns the distribution rights to the National Basketball Association. So,
One day soon, hopefully.
yeah, one of these days, support us on Patreon, subscribe to the channel, and then we'll
buy
make
the
it there.
rights.
Yeah.
We will buy the rights just to stream it
We
on
will be
Twitch.
the exclusive distributors.
I want to
of the
know who
NBA.
the user is, another TTV viewer, because that person is literally always in our chat.
Who?
But their user is another TTV viewer.
Ah, interesting.
They're at almost every stream. We're also being watched by feet right now, just feet.
No, I don't know anyone that's watching the game. We're all watching it televised through TNT on either a TV or, my instance, a monitor streaming, which is why I'm like 10 years behind. You know, I just saw Ray Allen make his corner 3-point shot to send the Heat into overtime or to win the game. I can't remember. Gosh.
That's a crazy graphic. For our thumbnail on YouTube is insane.
Yeah, it's Ariel, dude.
Dude, shout out Ariel. She's really fucking great.
She's goated, 100%. We got some goated behind the scenes people.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah.
No, I forgot to use it the last time we did it, which it's like the day that she made it. I think I saw it, but I just didn't pay too much attention to it. And then we did a stream that night, and then Trey's like, "Hey, use this," and I was like, "You're right." And then I just forgot to message her about it because it'd been forever since we've done one of these streams. And then she got it to me today. Yeah,
These streams are great.
Giannis airballed a
I love
free
the
throw.
sports streams.
That was horrific.
Powered by Restream.
Powered by Restream. That's what I use.
What is that?
Restream, it lets you stream to like multiple platforms.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's how I stream to YouTube and to Twitch at the same time.
Are we still allowed to do that?
Yeah. I think you can't if you specifically sign a contract that says you can't.
Well, I'm asking that like if once Trey gets this paperwork in order, like if we're gonna have, but maybe that might just be a partner thing.
I think it is just a partner thing, and to be a partner, you have to have a ridiculous audience anyway. So like, why would you do that? You know, which most people they take like the highlights and stuff from their streams and then throw it on YouTube, and then make more money off of that.
Oh my god, the Twitch YouTube game is incredible. Everyone's learning about it. Like,
Yeah.
Cypher kind of brought that wave to like the modern gamers.
Oh, that's insane. Sticklad says no. No to partner or affiliate? I'm curious. Well, time to go digging into the details of every Twitch agreement. Good lord.
We just gotta get a hot. We just gotta get a hot tub stream. That's all we need.
I'm telling you, dude. Just Trey just needs to put a little hot tub and just watch hockey games, and just get himself a nice little camera set up, and that be the stream.
Lick an ear or two.
There you go.
You seen that stuff?
Yeah, got a little wheel to spin in the background. Yeah. He gets like a big enough gift or donation, then he spins the wheel and does whatever it lands on. Internet's a weird place, man.
Pools, hot tubs, and beaches. It really is.
What you been up to today, Jeremy?
Nothing much today. Just I was watching a lot of the golf today.
That's right.
That's pretty much it. I didn't do anything else.
Yeah, I
had a late night last night, so didn't really do much today. But
yeah, I lounged around pretty much. So I was supposed to go to a wedding today, but I got all this sinus going on that at the time I was like, nah, there's no way I can go. So my wife had to go without me, and I started to feel kind of like a little bit better. Like I went outside, got some fresh air, had some medicine, and then when I came back inside, I was like, you know, I probably could have gone, but I would have been miserable at the same time. Like I'm only feeling better because I'm at home. I'm in a comfortable place. Christian is checking in from work. What up, boys? What up, Christian? I'd love you here. And then
Yo, Ash, you should bring me home a sandwich on your way home. Drop me off a sandwich at work. From work.
yeah, like you, Ish, and Font are all like right here with each other.
I could throw a rock and get to Christian's house. Like actually, Font, I need to drive a little bit, but
Yeah.
Christian.
DVA Mechanics sends a little purple heart emoji. We show the love back.
And
to
what? I'll throw the heart too. But
Yeah.
where are you seeing this chat?
Um.
Is that Twitch?
Yeah, it is Twitch. It is Twitch. What's great with Restream too is that you can connect both the chats. So I can see the YouTube chat and I can see the Twitch chat.
That's cool.
And if I set this up for Facebook, which I'm tempted to because why the hell not? I could see the Facebook chat as well. KD 16 points, 50% shooting.
Yeah, he's the guy, man.
He is. I was just telling Adam. I said fully healthy Kevin Durant, best player in the league, hands down.
Yeah, I think so too. Because no one his height moves the way he moves, so it's so hard to guard him.
No, it absolutely is. And just like that floater right there, whenever he wants a bucket, man is going to get a bucket.
Wow.
Speaking of man, how about Terrence Mann last night?
For real, dude. That was fun. That was really fun. But, it sucks for Jazz fans. Shout out Jared Prosser.
Yeah, they started off 2-0.
I am 666. Do your thing, guys. We're doing our thing, Maine.
Yeah.
Doing our thing, Maine.
Thank you, bro.
I met Terrence Mann at March Madness in 2019. So it was pretty cool to see him.
Yeah. I didn't read the story. I just saw a tweet, but it was just talking about how he almost missed a combine invite because his battery was low on his phone.
God.
Like his phone was almost like about to die.
Really?
KD is better than LeBron 100. I mean, at this moment in time, yes, KD is better than LeBron.
But 100? I don't know if anything's 100.
Like LeBron from basically like his time with the Heat to like those 2 years in Cleveland where he won his title. That's peak LeBron. That's hard to beat.
Yeah.
That blocked by James video was going around all over today. I guess it was like 5 years or
5 or 6 year anniversary, something like that. I can't
believe
believe it's been that long.
I know.
Yeah,
I can tell you.
Live.
Jeez. Ish is saying, with all of mankind on the line, and you would say Andre Iguodala or Steph Curry to take the last shot to save the world. Who do you give it to? I remember that. I remember
watching that live, and I just
he just goes Andre Iguodala. Freaking Max Kellerman, man. He's helped get quite a few views at Vendetta.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, and believe it or not, it's like I've done like maybe 2 or 3 posts on Max Kellerman, and surprisingly, the one that has the most views is not one about a take. It's about him being in like a New York hip hop group in the mid '90s. Yeah, that still gets hits to this day. That was like one of the earliest articles I wrote.
Do you remember your first blog, Jackson?
My first blog for
for this site.
That's what I was going along with. My first blog with the site, as James Harden is taking yet more free throws. Let me go back to the play-by-play over here so people can follow along. It was something Memphis related, I want to say, just so that way I could do something comfortable. I think it was like, is Ja Morant, the answer for Memphis? Because it was after Ja had gotten drafted.
Answer: Daily double. He
Yeah,
was.
easy.
Yeah.
Um, Murphy is asking, game on the line. You need one free throw. Who would you rather have, Giannis or Simmons?
Giannis.
I'd say Giannis because he'd at least has a higher chance. You know, and
Is he that bad, Ben Simmons? Like that bad at
yes,
Well,
yeah,
I think it's like a level of confidence. Like it's just Giannis is definitely more confident than Simmons is.
that.
Simmons has zero confidence shooting free throws. Like you see the clip where he had 2 free throws. I don't know if it was a technical or if it was a flagrant or whatever, but he had 2 free throws. He missed the first one and he walked away.
Huh.
And he was like, "Oh shit, I got to shoot a second one." And he missed the second one too.
that man, they should have traded him. They should not.
Now, I mean, now they can't. No one's gonna want him because
No,
they realize
no.
in the playoffs he can't. He's a complete liability in the playoffs.
I brought this up to someone on Twitter, but when Memphis landed the number 2 overall pick, there were some high ups. And when I'm talking high ups, I mean, Trey always laughs because he says Grizz Twitter is not a thing. It absolutely is, and there is a hierarchy of people that you follow that are close to the Grizzlies organization, and then there's the trickle down effect. One of those top guys that is like in charge, lead editor of a site, was like, yeah, trade that number 2 overall pick for Ben Simmons. That was over 2 years ago. And even 2 years ago, I was like, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'd rather take my chances on this jaw guy out of Murray State than on Ben Simmons.
Watching that dude hoop in college was really incredible. Like March Madness, that was my introduction to him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the March Madness game against Marquette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was at that game. That was a great game.
That was lit.
Where are you from, Jeremy?
I'm from Connecticut. That was the XL Center. Yeah, that was cool. That was a really cool game.
How are you not a Hurricanes fan? A Whalers boy?
No, I don't really follow hockey enough to have a favorite hockey team. Still watch it though. I like watching.
Yeah, I like
hockey.
I'll watch it when I get the chance. Like when we watched it the other like a week or so ago for the Avs and Knights game. Like I legitimately enjoyed watching the game.
Yeah.
I mean, playoff hockey is a different sport than what you're watching for most of it. But yeah,
I am 6'6" is asking the age-old question. What a nasty throwdown by Giannis on that, by the way. Who's better, MJ or LeBron? Guessing by your earlier statement, I'm guessing you're gonna be MJ. I am 6'6".
I'm gonna go with Durant on that answer.
Who's better, MJ or LeBron? Durant.
I would say MJ.
I mean, yeah, gun to my head, I'm going to say MJ, but I'm tired of the argument because you're not going to convince anyone either way. If you're in the MJ camp,
Right.
there's no one from the LeBron camp. There's nothing that they can say that's going to convince you to go from the MJ to LeBron camp, and vice versa.
And that stopped like years ago. Years ago.
Yeah, but they still bring it up every day on the 4-letter word station.
Did he not count? Shouldn't count.
I was looking at the comments. I didn't see exactly what happened.
I don't know actually. They're showing the replay a bunch.
Yeah, show that replay.
I don't think they counted it. If you're talking about the Giannis,
yeah, I don't think so.
Looks like it's in his hand, right?
I think it's like still on the tip of his fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still on the tip of his fingers.
No basket.
Yeah.
They're honestly kind of lucky. It's only a 6-point game. I mean,
yeah, there's just been
Middleton's 2 for 11. Holiday's 2 for 11 also.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. Giannis has played really well. Lopez has played well, so that's what's kept him in it. KD obviously woke up and felt dangerous. I am 6'6". Says Durant better than both of them. He's unstoppable. Durant is unstoppable when he wants to be.
I told you, bro. I told you. You asked me that question. I gave you that answer. I'm gonna go refill my water.
All right, go for it. So I know this is like basketball related stream, but Adam was kind of and I were talking about it a little bit earlier. He's excited about football season around here. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
because it is a whole different breed when
Yeah.
football season is going on here, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm glad we started the fantasy football podcast too. I remember when I started here like a year ago, that was the first thing I did, I think, was I hopped on a
Yeah,
fantasy
that's
football
usually
podcast.
the first thing a lot of people do. We got hockey
Yeah.
man Trey Dauber, CEO boss himself.
What's up?
What up?
Are people
up?
watching?
Yeah, we got some peeps.
I just want to check in on halftime. Well, I did have a little bit of a rant.
Oh yeah,
What happened to Crease? What happened to Crease Corner?
he went to go refill his water.
Agua.
Mm.
Is that a
So what are your
is that a
what are your
Ronaldo
thoughts?
reference?
What were you talking about? I heard something about fantasy, and then
Oh,
I joined.
we were talking about because
Football season here.
Adam hasn't been around here during football season, so he was talking about earlier how excited he was to be around here for football season, and I was like,
Oh.
yeah, it's a whole different breed. The intensity is through the roof at Vendetta.
What other conversations did I miss?
Oh. Islanders just scored. Trey. 2-0.
What's our favorite NFL team? Jeremy and I are both Dolphins fans,
Dolphins.
which is
Have
very
you got
weird
any
because
good
we are
comments?
we are very far away from Miami, the two of us.
Yeah.
So, Trey is a closet Ravens fan, who does not like Lamar Jackson. Don't get him started on that.
Hi.
And,
Oh,
and
What's up?
and
I'm
Krieg
just here.
and Mr.
I'm
just
Krieg's
waiting for
corner
Arsenal
here.
score.
Krieg's corner here is a
Did
Jets
ya?
fan.
Barzal just made it 2-0.
I'm here for halftime. Then I'm going back to lay in bed. I did have a little bit of a rant.
Okay, go.
Oh,
go,
here we
go.
go.
Go on the rant. Go on the rant.
Like, it's one thing to be like a fan of people, and it's another thing to just be ignorant. At what point do people just be like, yeah, it's ignorant to not just say that Durant's the best player? like honestly, like do you people have eyeballs? Do you guys not see? Do you not pay attention? Like anybody that watches baseball, just fucking fold your cards, man. DeGrom's the best pitcher. There's not a fucking argument. You're just ignorant if you say another answer. When it comes to Durant, there ain't anybody close to him. You can't argue it. You just sound ignorant and stupid.
Oh, we got a Durant super fan in the YouTube comments right now. So he's probably just like hyping you up.
You
right
don't
now
have to be
on
a
his
fan of the
screen.
guy. I don't care if you like him or don't like him, but it's outrageous to even compare anybody to him.
Yeah, no. KD's the
Yeah.
best player. I mean, the only
I agree.
person that would have the potential to do that or had the potential to do it was Giannis, and I don't know if Giannis is going to be able to add to his
He's
game.
airballing free throws.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't picked up on anything like that. Like
It's
he
not
sho-
a conversation.
He shows flashes because like one of the first shots he made a crossover step back mid range jumper, and I was like, now if he could just add that as a key part of his repertoire
Consistently.
then it's like okay, then he's on another plane, but he can't and he's not and he won't do it. So by
What team
defact-
is Durant going to go in the Hall of Fame as?
all of them. OKC because he's the first superstar to play for that organization.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
What?
You think he's gonna go in the Hall of Fame as a member of the Thunder?
No. Oh, was Krieg asking when he was going to retire?
No,
Yes.
what he's going to go in the Hall of Fame as?
Oh,
Not Oklahoma City.
no. I'm saying that it's like when you look at the Hall of Fame, you got to take their whole career in there.
Yeah, but you got to pick one, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I misunderstood. I mean, right now it'd be Golden State.
Well, yeah, right
but
now it'd be Golden State.
They win here. Could be Brooklyn.
No.
Depends on how long.
No one's
depends
going
on
in the
how
Hall of Fame as a Brooklyn Net. That's not even a thing. They're going to
What
go
if-
back to Jersey before someone becomes a Brooklyn Net Hall
What
of
if,
Famer.
what if he wins 3 of them with Brooklyn?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then it could be Brooklyn.
Might.
If he's here that long.
He stays healthy. They could win every year that he's there.
Yeah.
Where's
He
Giannis
stays
going to end up
healthy, He
next?
should win every year that he's there.
Giannis just signed. He's locked in.
Yeah, that means so much in
Yeah.
the NBA.
You
Yeah.
Yeah, sign a supermax, and then the next season you demand a trade.
Or just do it Kawhi did. Just don't play. Just,
Yeah. Oh, I have a knee injury, and the training staff is being mean to me.
yeah, my team said that I don't have an injury anymore, but I don't feel comfortable playing. Okay.
What other good conversations did I miss?
Did you finish setting up the Twitch affiliate page? I'm waiting for that sub button. Go smash that subscribe button.
Oh, I gotta finish that, huh?
Yeah.
Start monetizing it. Yo, we have to make sure everyone has Twitch Prime spends their Prime subs here.
Oh, I'm throwing it at it.
Yeah.
Day one that it's on there.
Mine too, but
Yeah.
it's $7 right
Monday
there.
we
Try.
have. Monday we need to have a big conversation with some of the brain trust.
Oh yeah. I'd have to be an afternoon meeting for me to make it, or an evening.
I don't care when it is. I don't care when it is.
Trey's gonna end up having 5 meetings because he just wants to talk to and no one's gonna be able to figure it out, even in that smaller group.
I don't think it's gonna take long.
Now I'm curious. But yeah, I mean, $350 for a sub, pretty nice.
Yeah.
$350 for one sub.
Nah.
No, we get $3.50 of the $5.
Tree fitty.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you sub for Twitch Prime, it's for free to you. But don't use your Twitch Prime yet until we're ready for you.
Yeah.
Please.
Until we get that sub button put up, and then
I don't know anything about this stuff.
Don't
it's
worry,
money,
you don't
Trey.
have to.
That's all it is money.
You don't have to know. Jackson knows. I have an idea. That's all that matters.
That's part of that's going to be part of the conversation. I'm fried, man. I'm so fried right now.
Like mentally or
yes, everything. Tired.
Yeah, you I could tell you were at a busy week because you did not write that much.
No.
Like today would have been a day where we would have done Survivor if you were
easy.
If you were up to it today, someone was getting fired today.
Easy.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad.
Are you?
Well, I didn't have a post ready for today. I'm about to pull a Carla and have like a my favorite top 5 Twitch streamers that can literally has no like time correlation, no time sensitive. Just
those are the best posts to publish anyway. They're the best ones to do anyway.
Just hold on to it for a rainy day.
That's what Carl did with his Pirates post.
He did that twice.
All right, well, he admitted it once. I don't know about the.
Well,
yeah.
I know the first time he was like, "Go ahead and put this out there. It's ready." And then with the Pirates one,
it was the baseball stadiums one that he was apparently working on for 5 months.
Yeah.
He got the list so wrong too. He had City Field in the bottom 15. Like, come on.
No, he did.
Go to one stadium.
I think he did say that. I don't know if it was his personal opinion. It was like some sort of ranking system.
But then no one has City Field ranked outside of their top 10.
I have no idea. I need to go to City Field.
Come stay with me.
I need a New York trip. That's what I need to do. Maybe that's on the agenda next year.
Yeah, but you can't say it like that.
What? Sounds too white when I say it that way?
No, it's like there's a billion things to do in New York.
We're a sports company. It's going to be all sports related for me. At least that's how
you're going to go see how shitty Yankee Stadium is, and you're going to be like, oh, I don't get why fun. All these fans love this fucking concrete piece of shit.
Go see a Yankees game. Go see a Mets game. Simple.
Yankee Stadium, it's like a fucking castle or something. It's like
Yankee Stadium is gross. It's literally disgusting. City Field, immaculate.
Yeah.
Jeremy, how far are you from the stadium?
Yankee Stadium probably like an hour and a half, and then I've never been to Citi Field. I've only been to 2. I've been to Nationals Park and Yankee Stadium. That's it. I gotta get some more at some point.
DC's got nice fields.
Yeah.
Nice yeah.
I like Nets Park.
Who would win in a fight, Superman or Goku?
Superman, because he's a human being. Goku's fucking cartoons. Next.
Superman, because he's real.
Exactly.
I've been to Busch Stadium, and then I forget the name of where the Royals play in Kansas City.
Kaufman.
Kaufman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I've been there once.
I've been to 18 out of 30.
Nuh-uh.
Nice.
Yeah. Done the
Wow.
entire NL West.
Bush Field, nice.
See, like
Of course.
that's something that I want to do in my lifetime. I want to go
Yeah.
like all football stadiums, NBA arenas.
Me and my brother always talked about that.
I
like,
think
on
fuck.
TikTok,
I think
30
fuck
minutes.
football stadiums. Like Sundays, I want to be home. Like I want to watch 2 games at
I agree with that. Yeah,
once.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be staring
But-
at.
I'm the same way.
Especially for my teams like the Jets.
I'm gonna lose my mind when we're in Vegas, and I'm like, shit. How am I gonna watch these fucking games?
Trey, if you think that I'm going to be out there and we're not going to be watching more than 1 game at a time, you're out of your minds.
I'm saying
If
I
we
just-
if we have to, I planned on bringing my laptop anyway, so I have Sling.
Wait,
I have.
do you
Sling.
travel without your laptop?
Yeah, what you plan?
I don't even go to work without my laptop.
Oh, sometimes I don't bring my laptop on places that I go because I don't need it. I'm not using it.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah, I was on my laptop.
My laptop is more close to me than my phone pretty much at all times.
Nah.
And that was before I even started working here. That's not even like a like
yeah, I
oh
kinda
no.
have to.
It's
For
not
work.
even like I'm a blogger, like I have to do that now. It's just like my laptop's my life.
No, laptop is work, and I need break from work, so laptop stays away.
Fair.
Oh, this dude says he's from St. Louis. Go Redbirds! Heck yeah, dude. I've been casually watching them this year. They've been kind of cheeks recently.
Why do you pretend to be a baseball fan?
I don't pretend to be a baseball fan.
You're
I
not
like
a baseball
watching.
fan.
I like
You're
watching
not a baseball
baseball.
fan.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't give 2 fucks about baseball.
Oh, okay, sure, whatever. You're here on an NBA stream, and you're a hockey guy.
I just wanted to talk about Durant.
Clip it and ship it. As a TikTok rant, he just needs to get producer Alex to give him 2 clips for today. That was it.
There you go.
There's one. You got one more rant saved up for tomorrow's clip or what?
I'm running on fumes. I'm running on real fumes.
How does Trey get off of fumes? What does he use for gas?
I don't know.
Tequila.
I'm not even kidding. I laid in bed a good 10 hours today. I'm that shot.
Sheesh.
It'll probably be like maybe by like Wednesday or something. Day off of work if I have one. It's like the most sporadic work schedule in the world.
Who?
Me. I mean, I feel like you don't even have a work schedule. You're just always working if you're awake.
Who, me?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You got people across the world trying to the right for you. Like the other day, you hit Jared with a go to sleep at like 8:30 in the morning. I forget that we're literally a global company.
Yeah.
I'm up at 6 every day.
Yeah, you're,
Mostly.
'cause you're a psychopath. That's why. You also don't drink coffee.
No coffee.
What do you think would happen if we gave Trey coffee?
I don't want to find out. 2 people would be fired.
Like it would be that bad of a day. Where he's
He'd
like,
be like,
2 people are gone.
he'd be like, wait, this is what you guys use all the time? Like, how don't you do better? Imagine Trey on some like ADD medication or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Man just starts putting down bangs like it's no one's business.
I feel on the carnivore diet. That's all I need.
I dig that.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna watch the rest of this game in bed.
I don't get like why do some people have masks and some people don't? Like, figure
What
it
do you
out. Like, they're doing the crowd shots. Like Aaron Judge he got new teeth. He doesn't need a mask anymore. Then they're gonna show Eli Manning. He's got a mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Judge they just played.
Yeah, they played at 1.
Yeah.
They almost lost.
Yeah, I got Bassett on my fantasy team.
Where are we
What's
all
for-
from? Memphis. Trey is from Pennsylvania. We got Connecticut right above me with Jeremy, and then New York.
Yeah, I
Wolf
don't know
Creek.
what's going on, but people must be like finding that Westbrook, Pennsylvania article.
Yep,
somehow.
I was literally just looking at
Yeah.
it. I was like, because
I was trying to figure out like what search terms they're using to pull it up, but I can't figure it out.
is it like I hate Russell Westbrook and then
I don't know. I typed that one in and it doesn't come up right away. I was
you
trying to
typed in
figure out.
just I hate Russell
I
Westbrook?
need
and-
to, let me
Yeah, it wasn't coming. I couldn't figure out how people
Well,
were finding it. But
bucket. Oh, I need to put it back on the play-by-play. Okay, now I got to see how this post is doing. Like, is it?
well,
getting-
it's not. I mean, it's not killing it, but it comes up all the time, and I just can't figure out what people are searching to get it.
I mean, it's been up there consistently since you wrote it, like the last 2 weeks almost.
Fucking Joe Harris stinks.
Thought he was good.
Joe Harris is good.
All right, I'm going to bed. I'm done. We'll talk about everything Monday or whatever.
All right. Good night, Trey.
All right,
Peace,
later.
okay.
Enjoy.
No, I have not seen a UFO. Have any of you guys seen a UFO?
I wish.
I've not.
Middleton. It's a 1-point game now.
Islanders scored again.
Did they? It's up to 3. Wow.
Matty Martin.
Who are the Islanders playing?
The
Yeah.
Lightning.
Tampa was heavy favorite. They were heavy favorites, right? In the series?
Yeah, they're
thought
really
so.
heavy favorites. They made the Canes look like dog shit.
Yeah.
They got the coach of the year, the defensive, whatever they call the defensive player of the year in hockey. It's like the Ladybug Award or
Yeah,
some shit.
I was listening to someone was talking about hockey
Yeah,
somewhere.
the Lady Bing.
I used to follow it a little more. I used to do fantasy hockey, but I didn't this year, and I didn't really follow it too much.
Where did the coach, the manager, whatever you call him, where was he at before the Islanders?
Dross, he was in
Or
Washington.
Washington. Okay, I thought it was Washington.
Yeah, so he won a Stanley Cup, and then they didn't renew his contract the next year.
That's tough.
Well, I mean, they for like years and years were just like playoff disappointments, and then of course they probably came to this agreement before the season started. Like, no matter what happens, if you win, you're not going to re-sign. Then they actually win the Stanley Cup. Don't re-sign.
It's like some Phil Jackson type stuff, where it's like, no matter what happens, this is your last year, wins his 6th title, and it's his 2nd three-peat, and they're just like, yeah, you can leave. We're done with you.
Phil Jackson's legacy is permanently stained in New York, unfortunately. When you
Yeah.
say Phil Jackson, I just think of shitty Knicks teams now versus like
Which
one
is
of the
sad. Didn't he
greatest
win a
coaches of
title
all
as a
time.
Knick? Like, as a Knick player? Or he was I know...
Did he?
I mean, maybe
I don't know if
that
he
was
won a
pro-
title, but I know he
I mean,
played
that
for
was
the
before-
Knicks.
That was
He was
before
good.
like there was like there was still like the ABA and the NBA. at
Yeah,
that
it
time.
was
that
like
was
the
a lot.
60s.
They
That's
haven't-
seg- That's like pre-segregation
It was a long time ago.
or pre-desegregation, whatever.
No, mother.
Jeremy, you like aquariums?
Aquariums?
Yeah.
Not specifically, but
When I think of
Sure.
Connecticut, I just think of aquariums.
because I'm Mystic.
Yeah, it's a great place to go. There's one other though,
Been a
Mystic
long
and.
time.
Fuck,
Oh,
I
there's
thought
pretty
there was
much
one other.
nothing to do in Connecticut. They're pretty. We got ESPN. ESPN's like 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, I go to Lake
Maybe-
Hamads. I used to go to Lake Hamads all the time.
Yeah, I used to go all the time too, but like now I really don't. Now I just either golf, I play tennis, or I play frisbee golf. I don't really do anything else.
Tennis, huh? You go to
Yeah.
tennis?
I like playing tennis. Yeah,
Got me
I
and
picked it up.
surf.
Me and my friends picked it up during quarantine, so we
Yeah, it's like the
pretty
only
much-
thing that didn't really close up around here. Tennis
Yeah.
courts.
we played a lot over quarantine. And then
Yeah,
still
the
going this summer.
college that's right down the road from me has a tennis court. So that's what we did during the pandemic too. During quarantine,
Yeah.
it was tennis and golf. Those are the two things we picked up.
Yeah, and then I've been picking up frisbee golf or disc golf. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I did
You
that
bang
a
chains,
lot
bro.
in college.
Bang
Yeah.
chains.
Yeah, it's tough to learn because the discs are so much different than a frisbee, but
Mhm.
once you like get the motion down, it's pretty fun.
What's your best leisure game? Like can jam, spike ball, like bags. What's your
Um,
like? You got $100. You got to bet on one of them. What are you
Yeah.
picking?
Let me think.
Hmm.
Um,
I have to think about that too.
It's open to you in the chat as well. Curious. $100, one leisure game.
cornhole for now, but I feel like I could come up with a better one.
Yeah, that's my answer too.
Cornhole's a good one.
Not spike ball, probably not, because I've seen like you see spike ball and like ESPN highlights, like those people are crazy.
Yeah. What's there's a game, I forget what it's called, but it's it's like two golf balls are tied on a string and you toss them and they wrap around a like a bar, and depending on what bar you get it on is the points.
I mean, what about like pong? Because like I'm a pretty good pong player.
Yeah. Horseshoes are love horseshoes.
Really? I think I played horseshoes once in my life.
Yeah, I feel like I
Oh,
played that when I was like
That's
4.
that is a
Fun.
staple around these parts.
Really?
Yeah. That and cornhole. There's like an official cornhole league around where I live.
Oh, I mean,
Um,
there's cornhole leagues everywhere. Do you ever
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
the cornhole league on ESPN?
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
filthy too. Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are nasty. I like cornhole, but there's always a coworker that whenever he comes in, he always just like cleans the table. I swear that man does nothing in his spare time but play cornhole.
Do you call it cornhole or you call it bags?
Cornhole. But I know what people talk about when they call it bags.
Yeah, I
didn't hear
never, I
that
never heard
until
of
this
bags
year.
before. Wow.
I've
Yeah,
heard
we
it
just
called
do
like
fun.
sandbags. Like that's what I've heard
Really?
people call it that too.
I mean, it makes sense. I just never heard that before.
Yeah. But
I didn't realize that. So it all depends on what kind of board you have. Because like when I grew up and like when we used to play for camp, there used to be like a triangle that runs from like the tip of the circle down to the front of the boards, and if you made it in that, we played it was 2 points, and then you go out of that. There's no bag like that, or what's it called like that.
Speaking of summer camps, I got mean at foosball, like 2 summer camps in a row. That was lit.
I was never like foosball and pool. I think those are 2 hard games.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at pool.
Pool. Oh, I'm
I had a
horrible at
summer where I dedicated myself to learning like to get good at pool, and I got okay
Yeah.
at it, but I lost
pool. I'm
it.
pretty good at ping pong. Played that a lot, like high school.
Yeah, when you said
Yeah.
pong, were you talking about like beer pong and then
I was
ping
talking
pong
beer
is ping
pong, but ping
Yeah.
pong too.
I'm more of a beer die guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like beer pong a lot better than die.
What kind of foul was
But-
that?
I think it all depends on what you play in high school primarily, or
Yeah.
of legal drinking age.
Ultimate frisbee was big in my high
Yeah, I
school.
like ultimate frisbee
Like
too.
we had intramurals. It was like a 2-month season of intramurals of just ultimate frisbee. That's how big it was.
Yeah, I was so like, I was a freshman this year, so we didn't get to do any intramurals at my school, which
Yeah.
sucked. I can't wait for that next year.
I did flag football one semester as an intramural at my college, and I stopped because the wrestlers were just so intense. I
Yeah,
was
that's like, I want to play flag football, and I feel like I'll take it so seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm one of those
I mean-
freaks. I'm
I mean,
too
I was-
competitive all the time.
Yeah, so am
I'm
I.
competitive too, but then it's like at the same time, it's like I saw one dude get really pissed off at another dude and just straight up like tackle him. Like it was good form. I'll give him like that, but it was like, chill, dude. It's like it's 4 o'clock in the evening on a Thursday night. Some of us have class tomorrow. Like, let's lighten up.
Dude, I was really embarrassed to talk about this, and I wasn't going to do it, but then whatever, we're talking about competitiveness. Last week in softball, all right, so I play on a softball league Thursday nights. It's like pretty much me and all my boys from home, like, it's never left. And a few weeks ago, we were playing, like, the team we played in the championship, and I was arguing with an umpire, and I fucking just punched the clipboard, and it shattered everywhere on the field. Like, made such a big scene. My girl hates coming to watch my softball games. I literally I get so competitive. It's not fun to
Yeah.
be around.
Who are our favorite characters to use playing Naruto? I've never watched Naruto, so
Me neither.
I'm I'm not really huge on anime. Like I've watched quite a bit, but
I there's literally you couldn't even pay me $1 million to complete one anime series. I couldn't do it.
like there's a few that I've found, and it's like they're like American anime, so it's like they're not like tried and true Japanese anime. They're just like, Japanese style animation, but they're American made. My wife likes anime though, so I kind of catch things
Yeah, I
on the
never
side.
watched it. I feel like I never watched like TV shows or anything like that. I always either watch just movies or sports.
Yeah.
Recently, it's been either sports or Twitch. And I say recently, I mean like the last like 3 years.
Well, if you live a
Ever
long
since-
life, 3 years is recent.
Ever since like Fortnite like became like a game, like actually changed video games forever. I've never been off Twitch since.
I had a buddy that started to get a good following on Twitch, and he just gave it up.
How long ago?
It. It was almost 2 years ago. Like he was a senior in high school when he started it, and in less than a month, he had almost 400 followers. He hit
I mean, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I think he still does. He hit affiliate in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. It was insane.
How much is affiliate? Is it 50 or?
Yeah, it's 50 followers.
That's right.
3 hours of you
Yeah.
need a lot
There's-
of like streaming. You need concurrent viewers,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But I mean, obviously he did because like I watched him, and then like he had other people that watched him and supported him. But nah, he started to get like a real community, like people that we had no idea who they were. Like there was at least
What did he play?
he played Fortnite, strictly Fortnite, and there was like a dozen people that I had no idea who they were. They showed up to every stream, every one of them.
Is your friend your age,
He's younger than me.
but like significantly younger?
He's a sophomore in college, I think.
Oh, so he's still like in the Fortnite like prime age. I thought I was gonna say like that.
Yeah.
A lot of older video gamers gave up fucking Fortnite because it was like too kid ridden and like
No,
15-year-olds.
Nah, this man literally has probably spent like over $1,000 on Fortnite skins.
Jeez.
I wish I could figure out how much I spent on Fortnite skins. It's too much.
I haven't spent that much.
I didn't even buy any of it. I
I
was
think
horrible at it, so
Yeah.
I was so bad too, but I was
never
playing.
bought Battle
I was playing
Pass 'cause I was
Fortnite the
bad.
first week, like, the first week it ever came out. So I got my Epic account hacked because I had
really?
like the season 1 Battle Pass skin that, like once you started, you couldn't get. Obviously after that, so someone had my account for literally 3 months. They gave me all their skins. It's just so funny.
Who we think is going to win the chip at the end of the day? The healthy Nets team.
Milwaukee's giving them a push here, though.
Yeah, they are.
they're
They
def-
are.
They're definitely hanging around.
They're hanging around.
It's gonna be a good game.
It is. I mean, if the Nets lose, then I was wrong. That's fine. I'm wrong all the time.
Yeah, no, with the healthy Nets team, obviously.
Because like
runs
if
away.
they had Kyrie, like I don't
Yeah,
think
it would
this is
be over already.
this is not a 7-game series. This is a 6-game series at maximum.
And if Harden was at full strength, I mean, it could have been a 4. I mean, the first 2 games were
Yeah.
blowout.
Yeah. Yeah, then my friend went to college, so he just kind of quit. And there was a specific college that he wanted to go to. He probably still could have done it if he'd gone to a college that was closer. And then
Just commute,
just
and stuff.
commuted, and then like in the evenings just grinded.
I mean, that kid Booga who won the World Cup, he's literally going to high school during the day, and they move their practices.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's insane. How lit would it be though if we got a Vendetta esports team for something
Whoa.
together? Like we
Yeah,
went
that'd be
out,
cool.
we found just some raw talent. We had a significant enough of a following, and it was just like, all right, we got this team together. We're gonna put them out there. They're gonna practice. They're gonna show up to these events,
Big shot.
and they're just gonna ball.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I was never good at
No, I'm
enough
not.
video games.
I'm not that good to be competitive like that. Like the only competitive I did like online tournaments in Halo 3 way back
Oh,
in
really?
the day. Yeah. But that was like dipping my toes into it. Cuz the friend that I was telling you about, he won a couple of Fortnite tournaments. They were small scale, but he get like 100 $200 for them.
Oh
For
yeah,
these
that's
tournaments.
cool.
Like you had to pay like $20 to get in, and that was the same stuff that we did. It was like but we did small stuff. It was like $10 $15 to buy in, and if we won, then our winnings, like when you subtract the money that we used to pay in, we maybe doubled our money, you know? But
Still good though.
it was still good. Yeah, it was like a $400 price. So we'd each, 15 $20 and we take home 100 or 100. And so I mean, that was fine. That's what fueled my my gaming addiction.
Yeah,
And then
that's fun though.
yeah, and I lived out in the sticks, so my internet slowly started to get worse over time, and eventually it just got to the point where I could not play online multiplayer video games anymore. So basically, from the time I was like 16 to 18, all I could do was play single player games. I'm just gonna blame that on the reason why I'm not a pro.
Yeah,
Bad internet, prime years of my life wasted.
yeah. I never played too many or too much of those games growing up. Just mostly played a lot of like pickup basketball and things like that.
Yeah, that was another thing too. Is I remember in basketball season, it was always tough to find time to play video games, to sit down and
Yeah.
really commit and play, especially when it was something like Halo. Because old Halo 3, like the system that it used to be, like to keep your rank, you had to keep winning matches. It wasn't just about getting kills; it was about winning matches too. Because the higher rank you got, then the better armor, the cooler armor you got, and stuff like that. And then of course the bigger tournaments you could get into too. But it was just I could never commit, could never commit. Which I mean, it's not like we were fantastic anyway. I talk about it as like, oh, if I hadn't played basketball, I would have made it. No, no, absolutely not. You would not be seeing me on like the MLG circuit back in 2009, 2010. That would never in a million years have happened. Appreciate the love. I am 666. This man's been in here like all night throwing conspiracy theories. He's asking us like what porn site is better.
So for game one of the Clippers Sun series, you got Kawhi was ruled out and Chris Paul was ruled out. So
That
both teams without
Yeah, that is
key
a wild card of a game. Like I have no idea, because it's like I may
Yeah,
give
the
this.
line is Phoenix -4 is the line right now.
Yeah, I
That's
probably.
like that's something I would avoid all that because I feel like it's too
Yeah,
unpredictable.
yeah. There's no way we can. I would bet on those games.
Because
Like
like how can you bet on the Suns when they don't have Chris Paul? He's the guy with the most playoff experience. I mean he almost carried them through.
yeah, they do have Jay Crowder though. They do have Jay
Yeah.
Crowder, so that's where the edge goes.
I mean without Chris Paul though, there's no way they sweep Denver.
No,
So
No shot. Even I
it's
know
too
that.
hard to predict with when they don't have Chris
I don't
Paul.
even think they're without Chris Paul. I don't even know if they still probably make it past the Lakers, but it's iffy. Even
It's
with
it's close. I
even
mean the
with
Lakers
AD going
so
down.
bad and the Lakers played so bad in those last two games.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I really like Mikal Bridges. I hope they put him on Paul George because I think he's a great defender.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. Wasn't he? Isn't he from Philly? And he was drafted by Philly, and then on draft night was traded to the Suns.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Philly
after
after going to Nova.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and after saying like how happy he was that he's getting to stay home,
Yeah, I
and
do
then like
remember that.
right after that is when it's like we have a
He was
trade.
like, he was one of my favorite guys in that draft class too. I'm gonna do that post. I'm gonna look back on my big board from 2020. Let me find that right now.
Yeah,
Carl had a really good blog the other day.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, Carl's doing something similar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some more water real quick. So it's gonna be up to you guys to carry the stream
Cool.
for a minute.
Yeah. Carl wrote that cool post, and then I actually really liked Garrett's today too. The division super teams.
Yeah.
Good to
Yeah,
get
no.
out
Right
with that.
before the NBA draft, I did an 80-person big board.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
last year, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like watch. I didn't have enough time to watch enough college basketball, so I don't know too much about the guys. I still might do it again. I wouldn't do an 80. I would see if I could do like 60.
Just
I
how'd you
mean,
pick eight? How'd you pick 80? Because
I
isn't that
just like during quarantine, I just watched a ton of like. I did the same thing for like the NFL draft prospects. I like that stuff. I don't know why, but so I just watched a lot and had my rankings all year. Yeah, so, like I had Lamelo at 1, so that was
you're right?
successful. That was success so
That's all
far.
you need. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Wiseman at 2, which I think he'll be fine. Like I think he's gonna end up having a good career. Um, I Denny Avdia at 3. That was probably a miss. Edwards at 4, Halliburton at 5. That was higher than most people had him, so that was good.
I really don't know basketball at all.
Yeah, I wish I watched like more college this year so I can know the draft prospects. Although like there's so many guys, or not so many, but like a couple of the top guys did the G League Ignite team, and like that wasn't televised, so I don't know how like much I'm gonna know about them from now until the draft.
Yeah. Wasn't televised at all, or it was on like Twitch or
I don't
something.
think they televised it at all, and then I think they just like showed clips on like the G League Twitter and Instagram and things like that. I'm pretty sure that's how they did it,
That's
which
dumb.
is
I don't
weird
know.
because I
I
think
don't
they
know
could
why
have.
they wouldn't televise it. Yeah.
All right, I mean, it must be like a contract thing because they definitely could have got a ton of views. Yeah, I know Carl's been doing some stuff on the NBA draft.
Harden 9 of 9 from free throws.
Yeah, and then he's like one of 8 or 9 from the floor.
Yeah, pretty much all of his points are from free throws.
I'm not trying to do like what Trey does with the hockey, like tougher than basketball, but it's just funny. Like after the hockey series are over, you hear about like, oh yeah, this guy skated all year on like a broken foot and torn
Yeah.
ACL, and then like I don't know, like Kyrie
Oh,
twisted his ankle,
it's
he's
the
not
same-
playing.
It's the
I
same
know
thing
it's a
in
little bit
basketball.
different, but
It's the same thing in
yeah.
basketball too.
like that extent though, like torn ACL, like they'll play through.
Oh no,
The
absolutely
only
not.
one is Kawhi. Kawhi, I guess. Well, did it come out that he tore his ACL? I don't think so,
I don't know.
because they're still having him as like questionable to return in the
Yeah.
series. Whereas if he tore his ACL, there'd be no way.
I had a
Yeah,
friend
no,
that
like-
played 2 weeks basketball on a torn ACL. Had no idea he tore it.
No idea he tore it.
Nah, he just
Yeah,
thought he bruised
I've
it
heard
really
things
bad.
like that.
Ugh.
Yeah, but anyway, like I'm looking on the Ringer 2021 NBA Draft Guide. Like Jalen Green's 4th, Jonathan Kuminga's 5th. Like they played in the G League, and I don't know. I never got a chance to watch them, so it's gonna be hard to.
I like
Like,
Kuminga. Kuminga,
Oh,
I was more impressed with Kuminga in the time that I didn't get to see too many games, but I was more impressed with Kuminga than I was Green because I knew who Jalen Green was.
Kuminga's bigger, right?
Yeah.
I think he's
But yeah, it was weird because it was like I watched a couple of their games because they played the Memphis Hustle one time, and I didn't. I
was
obviously
it?
couldn't
You
go
watch
watch
it live Was it televised? Or,
Yeah, they
that's
were
weird.
they were televised on
They
ESPN.
were. Really? I thought I had saw something that they weren't going to televise those games, and it was only like
A lot
like
a
Twitter
lot
and
of
things.
those games were, and it makes sense because it's a big NBA product, so they need to find a way to pay those players.
Yeah, I never saw any of those live though. I don't know. I don't really turn on ESPN much anymore though.
Yeah, like I said, I caught like 3 or 4 games, but every time I was like, okay, Jalen Green, Jalen Green, I'm paying attention to Jalen Green, and then Kuminga does something great, and I was like, who is this
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, and then the others are ranked low. Isaiah Todd. I've been looking up some stuff since Carl brought it up last week.
Yo, where's that kid that was on the Breakers?
RJ Hampton.
Yeah. Is he gonna be good?
He got traded to the Magic mid-season for Aaron Gordon. I think I had him top 10. I think he finished the season pretty well with Orlando. Him and Cole Anthony.
I loved Cole Anthony coming into the draft.
Yes, I had him at 12. I was just pulling up my stuff. He was taken 15th, I think.
Who would win a fight in their prime, Jet Li or Jackie Chan?
It's a great question.
Probably.
The answer is Bruce
Chan.
Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Somewhere at my house, or I say my house. It's my parents' house. You know how you do that sometimes? You say my house, but it's actually your parents' house. I'm 26 years. I'm fixing to be 26, and I have a child, and I've lived in this house for 3 years, and I keep saying my house sometimes when I refer to my parents' house. Anyway, somewhere, I have 2 action figures that I'm very curious how much they're worth now. One of them is a 9/11 GI Joe, and then the other
Wow.
one is a limited edition Bruce Lee action figure.
It's cool.
They made like 200 of them, and we got one.
Oh,
Are you into like the Funko Pops? You
one
have
out of 200.
Yeah,
those
something
things
like
or
that. I've got some Funko Pops. I'm not like Funko Pop crazy. Now, if I had the space to put a bunch, like whenever it is that I finally move and I get to set up my dream setup, I would definitely have a couple Funko Pops in the background, especially because they make some NBA ones, so that would be fun to have. Milwaukee taking the lead.
Yeah, Giannis Stan one.
Yeah, I can't wait till I have like my like real setup that I want. Just not in, like a
Yeah.
house like you said, my parents like over my parents' house that I took over. Give me some neon lights, the whole 9. Make myself look like a hot tub streamer.
Oh yeah, that's
God,
gonna
Durant's filthy.
that's gonna be me too. Get the lights everywhere, like the 4K camera, like 3 monitors.
Oh, it's like you're talking. It's like tech porn right now.
Yeah.
ASMR.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. But
All right, Jeremy, it was lit. Thanks for stopping by, man.
yeah, no problem. See you guys
Always
later.
fun.
Still our 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Or assuming he's ahead.
He said something about KD. I know Jeremy did, so now I got to see what happens here. KD, top of the the moves. He's too good. KD is too good.
Oh no! Did I freeze?
No, you
Oh,
didn't
no.
freeze. I turned my
Okay.
mic off because I had to cough.
Mm.
So Adam, you thinking about streaming anything this coming week?
Yeah, I mean, I know there was that meeting schedule. I'll probably just like hop in for Warzone nights, and then I'm like more of a late night video game player.
Yeah.
Especially if my work schedule is so like sporadic. So, me and Ishua will probably be doing like a few like night streams. I'll probably get some MLB The Show in, try and do a little. What's they
It
call
is a
Battle
very
Royale.
good game.
That was fun to play the other day.
Yeah, it was. We got a dub like our second or third match with everyone because it was Scott was streaming because with my shaders, oh, it was horrible. And then I also found out that I guess when I re-downloaded it, it didn't save some of my settings, so it was like the graphics were way too much than what my PC could handle. So I had to tone those back a little bit because the usage was just outrageous on it, and Warzone's a bit more demanding on that than multiplayer is. So I had to tone it back, and it ran smoothly after that, except for the shaders, thing, and then the match where I got 7 kills and couldn't
While you're
see.
staring at the sun.
Yeah, I literally could only look at one section of the map. I'm like walking backwards and like having to quickly turn around. That was weird. It was a fun game though. That was, like I said, God had to nerf me on that one because I was feeling it that game. Some of the snipes that I were having. It's like, man, I wish I was streaming that night because I had some insane snipes.
So when you play, you're playing on your PC, no matter what, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, just gonna say, a little Xbox record that.
Yeah. It is a very good game. I am 666. I can't remember if I mentioned it. I think I didn't. And I was answering his question. He's like, it must be a good game. It doesn't have cable. And I'm like, it is a good game. It is a good game. It's 82-81.
Sorry, 666. If we want to, we're trying to keep our channels, or else we would show you the game.
Yeah, I get asked that a lot every time we do this, without fail. It's like,
Yeah,
where's the game? Show the game. I'm like, dude, I can't.
If you want to find the game, go on like a 2K channel and go see which one doesn't look like they're playing 2K. You'll find it from there.
It's like the guy. It was like 5 years ago or so. He had his controller in his hand and acted like he was playing UFC, but it was just the actual fight.
Was that 5 years ago or like 5 weeks ago? That was like when Dana White. Or it happened recently, and Dana like came out was when he's cracking down big time on the streams. The guy had he was just holding his video game controller in his hands.
Yeah, I mean that happens. It happens so often. It's
like the TikTok fight. The reflection was in their glasses.
Yeah. And it's like I had one person here one time is like, oh, I know another guy. He just watches the full game on stream on Twitch and stuff like that. And I'm like, cool, but the second he gets caught, it's over. Like it's done. And it's not like one of those things where it's like, oh, they finally caught me, but I made off with a little bit of money. No, it's like they will hunt you down. They will murder you. They will sue your pants off. Slaughter your livestock, burn your house. Poison your water supply.
Fuck. Do you watch like any like esports or like competitive video games or not really?
I do from time to time. Like I've watched quite a bit of Rainbow Six. Like that's one, especially when I was really into playing Rainbow. I have some of the best memories of. Just
I was watching
just because I had
Rainbow
a
the other
crew.
day actually. Yeah, I didn't play that game ever, but I've been watching a little bit of the CDL, the Call of Duty League.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
The problem with Siege and why I kind of stopped playing, it got to the point where it was getting a little too gimmicky, where it turned into like almost like Overwatch but with tactical realism.
Never played Overwatch either, but I've heard a lot of good things about that game.
Like I haven't played Overwatch. My little brother's big into Overwatch. He's excited for Overwatch too. But I guess like any other game where you have an operator and they do specific things, and it got to the point where they were like semi-realistic to kind of pushing the boundaries to where it's just completely and utterly outrageous.
Yeah, the one thing that kind of makes me not nervous, but annoys me about watching that game is that like you can just shoot through walls and there's no cover.
Yeah.
That part's kind of tough.
Yeah. It can be really fun sometimes though, like if you know what you're doing. Like once you learn the boards, then it gets good. But sometimes what is the most annoying, and it's just because I'm playing against people that were so much better than me and knew the maps and they knew the tendencies that people do, where it's like they run to specific spots on the map and shoot where people are just known to hide. Where
Mhm.
it's like there's a good chance someone's right here, so they just unload like half a magazine into that one section of the ceiling or through the floor or through a wall, and then I die that way, and I'm just like, that's tough.
Yeah, that's dumb. You ever played Valorant, or you ever
I've
dipped your toe
never
into that world?
never played Valorant. I've played some CS:GO, but I've never played Valorant.
Everyone loves Valorant. It's like the huge game on the
Yeah.
browser. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, what a block! Oh my gosh.
yeah, incredible block. Guess
I
not really.
have
It's
seen
got
a shooting
82.
star. I haven't seen a UFO, but I've seen a shooting star.
I don't even know if I see a shooting star.
You're like in a major city. There's no freaking way. Like, how do you even see the stars, man?
Well, yeah, I mean, where I'm at, I'm like, let me see if I can see any stars right now. No, not really. But like, if it is crazy, if I go like 15 minutes north to like where my girlfriend lives, I can see the stars.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. What was I? I was gonna say something else. I can't remember now. I was telling Jeremy this a little bit ago that I would be so awesome if we could do this. But we need to get a little bit bigger to do it. But like scout out some talent and like make an esports team. You know,
Oh,
dabble into some esports.
oh, yeah, that's music to my ears. I
Like,
would do that shit all
like,
day.
like, like, just like find like 4 or 5 people out there that could practice and be a part of the Call of Duty League or something like that, or Rainbow or Rocket League, stuff like that. You know.
The problem is now, well, not obviously we're in like talking like a down the road thing, but like these video game contracts, it's just becoming so crazy now.
I know
Like
they are. I know they
the
are.
more money that's like all these major investors and stuff going into it now, it's just
I know it's like one of those things where it's like you would have to find people that are like you would have to be like so into this stuff, and it's like you'd have to find those really obscure tournaments online that people are winning, and then you're just like, yo, you can sign this contract, you play in this online tournament, and you get a percentage, stuff like that. I don't know.
I think the best way to do that as like from like a gamer like from the players is I feel like you have to let them keep all their prize money. That was
Yeah.
I don't know if you are familiar with there was like the huge issue with FaZe and like Tifu and Cloaksy like
Uh-huh.
probably a few years ago, and part of their like their reason was they were not getting all their prize money. They were taking cuts of everything, and I think that kind of changed the gamer, the scope of it. But I don't know.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know, because obviously it's like I would have to look up about that. I wouldn't know. Like I wouldn't know if it's like a royalty fee almost, where it's like Vendetta would like only take like a small percentage, like 1 or 2% of winnings, and then the ad deals. I don't know.
Yeah, so obviously from I don't like I said I don't really know either, but from my understanding, the way that it usually works is you get if you're signed to like an org or a team, if you get a salary, sometimes they take a little bit of your earnings and then usually split all your ad deals like 50-50 because mostly I mean it's on your channel. And then if you bring in your own advertisers, I think you get to like 60% of it or some like percentage like that.
Yeah.
This is just from what I've heard listening to other people talk about it. But there's got to be some reason because like there's no way a guy like Nick Merckx, who is by far the biggest streamer on the platform, is gonna leave one org to go to another. Like that, if you don't need an org, there's got to be some like very big added benefit for it to be for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd love to find out though. Like I said, that'd be cool. I don't know how to do that, but
I've sent like a million Twitter DMs to like pretty much every streamer I've ever even heard of on Twitch to try and get them on Greek's Corner or whatever the name of the future show will be.
Yeah. Have you guys figured out a name for that yet?
No, we haven't. I'll tell you my favorite, and it's in the running, but I think it's gonna be like maybe Empire's Finest.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know, but me and Fawn were actually pretty much we're texting all day and about some content ideas. What we're gonna do. I think we're gonna try and do a little bit of in-person stuff. We kind of talked about it on our show, but
Yeah.
there's that casino that's close to us, so we're
Mhm.
thinking doing like the parking lot party where we go and 15 minutes before we go in the casino, talk, say everything we're hopeful for, and then when we leave, 15 minutes, how bad it was.
Yeah. So you can't record anything in the casino?
Um, I'm sure I could, but like, well, I mean, it really depends because like there are some true degenerates in there.
Yeah.
And,
I'm not saying like I could see it being like, just like quick snapshots of like you or Anthony like losing it good or bad
oh,
for something
oh,
happening.
100%.
And
Yeah.
you're just playing
Listen,
like some non-DMCA music in the background.
So I think like we have a few different like kind of plans in motion, but definitely part of it's going to be like we're going to try and at least do like once a week, sit down and Zoom like what we were doing and have like a talk. But we're going to do it probably like a third of the show or a half of it if we're like get enough content and just like out and about, like a few clips. Like I was gonna hit him up tonight before I realized I was gonna come on the stream. I was gonna say like, what are you doing? Go, let's go meet in the casino. I've never met him in person.
That's gonna be lit. Which is crazy. You're like 15 minutes away from each other.
We went to the same school.
That's
Same
right.
college.
Yeah. You guys went to the same school.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, back-to-back bangers from that university.
We'll see who we can find. We don't have to put Ish in our university, but he is definitely coming from my coaching tree. I brought 3 people like my first week here, and he's the only one that's stuck.
Who are the other ones that you brought?
I had Scotty Ice, who was on my podcast for a little bit.
Yeah, I remember.
He was going to do some tennis, but he happened to literally get a promotion the week after we added him to the Slack.
That happens.
So, yeah. So, and then one other kid named Sam, but he got a job at Amazon a week before he decided, and then that didn't work out either.
Yeah, well,
So I got Ish.
Ish has turned out well. He churns out that gambling content, and he's been on fire
Yeah.
recently too.
Yeah, he does. He's got some winners. Even though I know he's probably in here listening, but like, I hope he doesn't think he's to be a professional gambler the way he's talking. Like, and then all these people are doing it for a living. It's like, all right, Christian. Like this month you are. You're gonna have a really bad 11 months. I'm just looking out for you, Isha. That's all.
Oh, that's funny. That's really
He's not
funny.
even in here. He's not even in here right now, but he'll get the point. He'll get the message.
I like Ish. I've really ever only talked to him twice, like on Zoom, and like the first time it was like an educational, like trying to help him out with the CEO or SEO as best as I could. What a bucket by Katie. And then he hopped on a stream, one of these streams, and that was like the first time I really got to sit down and talk to him.
Oh, we're both kind of dumb. There was a kid, his co-host, Jack Mascone. I had him on my podcast. He's a professional 2K player.
Yeah, no.
I could have asked him about that. He didn't know. I don't think he's in an org though. That's a little bit different.
Yeah, because I think that is a little bit different because that's 100%.
That's
like,
league run.
Yeah, that's league owned, and then it's also different. I think because if I remember it correctly, I think teams can like protect like a certain amount of people, like maybe one that they can keep, and then the rest they like get tossed back into the pool and have to try out for next year. Or
I don't know if that's how. Yeah, that might be how it works, but I don't know if that's how it worked this year because I'm pretty sure he was like living with his entire team in DC.
Yeah, maybe this year it's different.
I don't
or
remember.
at least it was like the first year. I don't know. I don't follow the 2K League that much.
Me either. The only reason I knew it was because he got a.
Like it is dope though, because you're affiliated with an NBA team, because that's who owns the esports teams. So like the Memphis Grizzlies, they've got Gaming, and they have them a spot at the FedEx Forum where they have really awesome PCs with like some of the best internet, and then the controller of their choice, and then they just practice 2K all day. They run the pro am, and then they play other players, and then like I think on that one dude, he was like a champion one year. Like they won the 2K like the championship, and so he got to go at like center court at like a Sixers game because he's a part of the Sixers organization. And, was with like the owner or something, and then it's like all of his teammates are up there. They get handed a trophy, and there's they're cheering him on.
Yeah, Jack was telling me that like he gets to go to like the Wizards team doctors, and like he gets access to all their like workout rooms and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Just like, different breed.
And just the drip too, just like the free gear that you get.
Must be really cool to be good at must be really cool to be good at be like great at something like that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just like one thing.
And of all things, it's a sports video game.
It's like I thought I was good until I watched some of them play. But even like that kid Jack specifically, like #1 overall pick, and then literally just like I don't know how you'd play on a team with him. He shot like the ball 45 times in a game at 2K.
Yeah, it's weird the way that I know they do 2K. Like I haven't watched anything, but just because the Grizzlies will retweet or share stuff that their esports team does, it's like one guy in a year he set the record for points in a game, and they just ran the same cheesy play over and over again. And it's obviously part of it is skill, but then the other part of it is just they knew how to cheese the game. They were good at the cheese, so therefore they succeeded in doing what they do.
Yeah, he was telling me that like the first the game comes out, they play like the 5-on-5 like by themselves before they even like hop in their their like modes, so they can figure out like the animations and the shit that like that's unstoppable. So
Yeah,
that's what
it's crazy.
It's like it's a weird thing to do, but it's cool. How much time you got left in yours?
There's like five. Hold on a sec, I was typing something. 5:59.
Perfect.
Sorry, I'm sending something in the Slack.
I don't know who's lagging. I guess it might be me. My stream just skipped to Okay.
Yeah, honestly, the more I think about it, like I'm ready to travel again, man. Like and go to sporting events. Like I would have loved to have gone to a Raiders game in Vegas, but good lord, it's like $500 for a ticket. And I'm not paying $500 to see the Raiders play and won by KD. That was clutch.
Yeah, dude's a bad man. It's crazy. He's like literally he looks like my pinky. He can't even bench 225 for 2 reps, but is the best basketball player on the planet.
I don't think if he got it to his chest off the rack, I don't even know if he could get it up. He maybe could once. Time is it? It's not too late.
10:41 Eastern time.
Yeah, that's not terrible. It's because you got an East Coast team that's playing, so the game started at a decent time. It's not like these West Coast games and they're waiting till like 10:30.
Yeah, they literally start at 9:30, or the coverage starts at 9:30. Game starts at 10.
Yeah.
So at least with the NBA though, like it's like it's a good 2.5 hours. Like it's not
Yeah.
like baseball.
There was
Football,
one
where it's
night
like, how long it's gonna
where the
take.
Grizz played the Jazz. The start time was 9:30, so it was almost 10 o'clock Central Time when the game started. So God
That's
help.
literally
So God
it's
help
unbearable.
all the tried and true NBA fans out east that stayed up to watch that game. Game literally went to like 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time, even more so than that because it was almost 1 o'clock here when the game finally ended. Because that was a game. That was the game. That was game 2, and there were 50 fouls called the entire game. Like it was nuts. It was a 3 hour and some change game.
Yeah, that's unbearable. It's just like the regional sports like that are crazy. It's just like even the Dodgers play at 10 o'clock every night. Like my time that I want to watch. Like I'm waiting until game ends at 2 o'clock in the morning almost every week. It's like every night. How am I supposed to watch? How am I supposed to shit on Milo all day? I can't watch the Dodgers till 2 a.m. Trey specifically, but Milo kind of he posted about it the other day. But that guy Cedric Mullins that they were all talking about, he's now the talk of the entire MLB. He had like 3 home runs in 13 hours, shit like that.
That's crazy. I gotta go look at something real quick.
Good luck.
So
Do you have an Apple Watch, Jackson?
what?
Do you have an Apple Watch?
I don't. I want to get one though. I've thought about it.
I got one for my birthday, or someone got one for me for my birthday, and now I'm just like obsessed with how many steps I take a day, and
Yeah.
trying to like, I mean, not obsessed enough to like get out inside and go exercise, but just enough where I'm checking it 12 times a day. It's kind of crazy what we can do with technology.
For real. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, the fact that we can run a company without even meeting each other in person.
No, like 90% of us, I would say, haven't even met in person.
Trey said the only person he's met was Chad, and I would assume the only other people that have met are Chick and Garrett, and then me and Issue.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think I've seen Issue since he came to the site, but we worked together before.
Yeah,
Same high school.
it's crazy. It's nutso that we've gotten this far and it's just 100% online.
Do you think if we were in an office, like we'd be more efficient?
I think
less efficient?
I think we definitely would. But at the same time, we have to go through stuff like this to get to the point where we're in the office. Because if we're all in an office, then business is booming.
True. I'm thinking like actual like productivity wise, like
Yeah, and productivity wise,
Like-
yeah, like even if everyone's situation was the same right now, where a lot of us have day jobs, and some of the OGs were having to do our stuff in the evening. Like even then, just like going to an office for like 3 or 4 hours, like the productivity would go through the roof, because you could do podcasts on a set, it would look good. Then you just hop right off of that, and you could go to like a table, write an article or two, bouncing ideas off of everyone, arguing.
I think
about
that's going to be the
stuff.
best part. Yeah, well, obviously the sports arguments will kind of just come naturally by watching these same games and stuff. But like the bouncing ideas and stuff, that's I think is going to be because like, as soon as like, we all kind of like talk and sit down, like even Jeremy within coming on the Zoom for a little bit. So like I got a post idea, just like shit you don't even expect, it just happens. And
Yeah.
Durant makes it a 4-point game.
Um, I don't really watch boxing all that much. I know a lot of classic boxing only because my dad was a huge boxing fan, but
Yeah, I wish I knew boxing.
yeah, I know a lot of classic, like I said, classic boxing, and it was mostly because my dad had tapes.
Mm.
So that's how I watched a lot of classic fights.
The Buster Douglas fight. How many times did you watch it?
I have no idea. I can't, like, and most of my knowledge is gone from that anyway. But and a lot of those, what was great is a lot of them were reruns of like classic fights.
Mm.
So he had like all like three of Ali versus Frazier's on a
Oh,
tape.
and you just watch them all back to back to back.
Yeah, and it was great because there were no commercial breaks either because it was just each round. He just, and that was again back in the day when you could just put in a VHS tape and hit the record button and it would record whatever was on TV.
Yo, isn't that crazy? That you used to just be able to do that and like not really be an issue. I mean, I'm sure it always was an issue, but
Yeah, that does blow my mind sometimes when I'm reminded of that because I'm like, man, I remember doing that.
now
Like,
we have a little bit of music in the background of a stream. They're shutting down your channel without even blinking.
but nah, if you had access to a TV guide or something, and there was a movie that you were like, man, I really want to watch that movie. Why would I go pay like $10 for the VHS tape when I could pay for like $15 for like a box of empty VHS tapes and just plug it in there and then just write it on there and then just like have it in a stack.
I think I might be like the last like year of people that remember getting like TV Guide magazines. Like every Friday, me and my mom would go food shopping. Like I get the TV Guide magazine to see like what was coming up for the week. Like now, just Jackson, what was your first cell phone?
My first cell phone, it was like a silver flip phone that was like that big when it was folded, and it was with Singular. That's how long ago it was.
I
was-
had Singular too. Yes.
That was
Briefly.
I remember when AT&T bought them. I can't name you the year, but I remember the year that AT&T bought them because we were on Singular, and then when Singular was bought out by AT&T, we've been on AT&T ever since that time.
Really?
Yes, and I hate AT&T.
I wasn't gonna get into that, but AT&T is so bad here.
Oh, it's bad everywhere. It's not good anywhere. Why is it even a
Yeah.
company? Like, it's not good anywhere. I've been all over this country, and I'm just like, this is garbage. Put me on Verizon or Sprint, for God's sakes.
Verizon's
T-Mobile.
good.
I would take T-Mobile over AT&T.
The only place I've ever had a problem with like Verizon service was Central Florida. Like actually
Yep.
in January.
Yeah.
Like I was in Davenport. It was like half hour from Orlando, visiting some friends, and no cell phone service there. It was so weird.
That's about the only place AT&T is good.
Central Florida.
Central Florida, yeah. Because one of my dad's favorite places to go is Disney World. So I've been to Disney World more times than I can count. In fact, I feel kind of bad because there was a time in my life where I was like, I don't want to go to Disney anymore. Disney sucks. I've been there so many times.
You see this, Jackson? I literally just got back from Disney World last week.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
where I was.
But yeah.
That's where I was. Like when you asked me to edit those shorts. I was literally like,
Oh, okay. When you were leaving.
I opened my email. I was at work. Oh, my dad's screaming at me. The Islanders must have scored again. Yeah, you sent me those shorts, and I was like, oh, I was literally finishing my last day of work. I had a flight in 8 hours. I was like, sorry, but I don't think I'll be able to get to
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
It was no big deal. But yeah, I always had great cell coverage at Disney World.
You're lucky. You're lucky you haven't gone yet since the pandemic because they were making you wear masks outside.
I think they're
It
rolling
was
that back.
Tuesday. It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
This Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went the entire week. I had mask tan on the whole nine, and
Oof.
then the Tuesday. That also happened to me earlier in the pandemic, like probably July. I went to Jersey. I went to Atlantic City. You familiar with
Yeah.
Atlantic City or no?
I
Other than
know
the
of
name.
Atlantic City. Like I know where it's. I know Atlantic City. I've never been,
Okay.
but I know.
It's the most ratchet place on earth. Anyway, I went for a weekend and then I left on Sunday afternoon, and then Monday morning the governor puts out an order. We weren't allowed to eat indoors anywhere. With everything we had to take back to our room. Literally the Monday I leave, indoor dining's resumed. The Monday I leave Disney, no mask required outside. In Florida, the only place in the world that still required mask in Florida.
Yeah, and that's so weird because they're they're like a super heavy red state. You would have thought they would have done away with that a long time ago. But then again, it's Disney, so that
The
maybe.
guy in line, the guy who was like directing the attraction rides, he was saying that for some reason they go based off of California,
Oh,
where Disneyland is,
that's weird.
which is like, but the bigger property is in Florida. Like
And
it's World.
Florida's the main one. Florida is that's the first one. That was the first park.
This was the first time I've been to Disney World that I can like fully remember and comprehend. And like I didn't even see where the bubble was. And I was driving around that place.
Yeah,
Like I went on a
I
like that place must be gigantic.
oh the campus, like the land that it's on is massive. I have been to the area before to play a baseball game. Um, there's like some smaller like little league fields around there if I remember correctly, because they host like a lot of that stuff, like lower level little league baseball, some basketball stuff. But then yeah, the
Oh
bubble.
yeah, they love tournaments
Yeah,
for the
they
money.
were like, I recognize one of the hotels that people were staying at, and like one of the Grizzlies players, Valanciunas, is a big fishing guy. I knew exactly where he was fishing at one spot because I have fished on that same lake in that same area.
You like fishing, Jet? It's your thing. You like fishing?
I do love fishing. I
I
love
love
to
fishing
fish.
too.
My grandfather was a professional bass fisherman, so of
No
course,
shit.
yes. That's what. So like his life, he worked like a bunch of different jobs to support my family, or like my dad's family, like him, his two brothers, and my grandma. And so he would go on weekends. He'd go to bass tournaments everywhere. And thankfully, he wasn't like, they were poor, but he wasn't like he wasn't like a scumbag. So all the winnings, like, he brought back home to the family. He wasn't like one of those dudes that like
Hmm.
wins and then goes out,
And
does a bunch of
told
stuff,
told
and then
their
comes.
wife that they lost everything. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like the only thing that he would buy for himself was food, gas, and some Red
And
Man
fishing
tobacco.
rods. Oh, good
Like
man.
that was like the only stuff he'd buy himself. The rest of it would come back home. Wow, it is a 3-point game with.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
Wow, holy cow, this is a great game, and here we are talking about bass fishing. Um,
I love me some bass fishing. I warned everyone. I'm not a basketball guy.
yeah, um, but yeah, just on weekends he would go, and my dad would always talk about it. He's like, he'd go away, and he's like, we never worried. Like, we'd have no money, but we knew he was coming back. Like, we knew, and sometimes he'd hit up like 2 tournaments in a weekend, and then he'd like bring all of his sons back, like something a little extra, like a toy, some candy or something that he picked up. But yeah, professional Bass Pro fisherman. I have seen his closet of trophies. It is taller than me, and he just doesn't care for them. They're just tossed to the side. One of them is huge. It's like this big. I have seen it. It sits in my dad's office at their house, and it is pure silver. Like, that sucker is huge and heavy, and it is like all types of disoriented because it's real silver.
Good for him. I wish I was. I like blue fishing.
Blue fishing.
That's blue fishing really fun because they're dumb. There's no
Yeah.
bait involved.
Yeah. Um, my parents, they have a pond out where they're on their land, so so that's always fun. And, my wife is she likes to fish too, so that was like
Uh,
that's something we did a lot when we would date, and it wasn't like far from the house. It's like literally just you walk out the house and you can see the pond right there, and you just walk down a hill and the pond's right there, so it's nice and cleared out. So we would like She'd bring stuff. We'd have like a picnic, and then we'd fish. Fun.
Sounds like a great fucking time.
I
Really
can't
does.
I can't wait to go back. I went over there a couple times during the pandemic, which I mean, we just had our son, so I really couldn't go over there much. But if Giannis wins this, he's going to win the chip. He's gonna have a good chance.
Yeah,
I just
they
don't
get
know
through
if
this team.
I just don't know if I trust the Bucks though. It's like, yeah, they beat the Nets, but it's like it's not really a healthy Nets team at the same time.
Why does Carl hate Giannis?
I don't know. That's who Carl has decided to pick on. Carl is to Giannis what Trey is to Westbrook.
Like that? Like that intense?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that's how I am towards Trevor Bauer. I fucking hate that guy.
but man, yeah, no, like Carl gets angry when Giannis's name is involved. It's funny.
Where's he at?
I don't know where
Carl. Could have used you for Giannis's not funeral, I guess.
We'll see. It's a 3-point game. 105. Bucks are up. Middleton is gonna be at the free throw line, so it could be a 4-point game. Giannis has 38. Holy cow.
He's a bad man.
38 and 10 boards. KD's got 44 though.
Wow.
So this is a good game. This has turned into one of the better series. But again, I'll reiterate this point. If Kyrie was fully healthy and James Harden was fully healthy, this series is not 7, and if it is, then the Nets still win.
Dude, I just keep thinking about how we were all shitting on Blake Griffin when he came over and we're like, he's not going to do anything. Meanwhile, I just looked up. There's 1:05 left. He is literally being coached up about to go back on the court.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
down. Yeah,
yeah, it's literally the most crucial part of the season for the Nets.
and Blake Griffin's getting
And
minutes.
Blake Griffin is gonna get minutes.
Imagine completing that sentence like that in October.
2021. Blake Griffin's getting minutes for the Brooklyn Nets when KD, Kyrie, and James Harden are all on the same team.
In crunch time.
And crunch time.
With Steve Nash the head coach. It's a basketball Mad Libs you would have never gotten
Yeah, this
2 years ago.
This is a meme squad for sure. I just now realized too, both teams are sponsored by Motorola.
On the jersey?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, that's weird.
I'm surprised that Motorola's got 2-team investment type money.
How much time is on the clock? 105 on the clock. Middleton is at the free throw line, shooting his second free throw, and he absolutely nailed the second free throw. Well, it wasn't a nail, but it went in. So it's a 4-point game. 1 minute left. PJ Tucker is on Kevin Durant.
Oh. They were jawing at each other before too.
Gotta love the friendly competition. What just happened? My stuff just had an aneurysm. Whose ball is it? Are they?
I don't know. Can you review it?
I guess.
You gotta review it probably. That's the other thing with basketball is literally the last minute takes actually an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be out on Giannis, I think. Looks like it's his hand that knocks it down. Oh. So, are you gonna go? Are you gonna make an appearance in Vegas?
Yeah, I think so. I was looking at flights and Trey was like, I told Trey, I was like, I don't know, I think it might be like 350, and that was like flying Spirit from, I don't know, I'm kind of far. It's literally across the country for me.
Yeah.
And Trey said to me, he goes, if I find you anything over $200, it'll be a failure. So I told Trey, as soon as he finds me something for under $200, I will either give him my credit card information to book it on the spot, or
Yeah.
I will book it because I mean, I'm definitely
Yeah,
going to Vegas
I
for
saw
about under
prices.
200.
I saw prices for mine. It's like 250 out of Memphis, something like that. It's not terrible. Round trip. It's doable.
My girlfriend just texted me. She goes, "Oh, you're officially going to Vegas?" Question mark. I guess she's
She's in the stream.
she's in the stream. Shout out, Rich. Now that I got exposed and the NHL channel, it's nothing safe anymore. All just because not Gavin, all because Scott doesn't want to answer a fucking question.
Ooh, what a shot by KD. What a shot. Nails it. 2-point game. 30-something seconds left. They took away the clock. KD has 13 points in the quarter. 29 seconds left. Less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. Chris Middleton dribbling out. Shoots the three. He bricks it. Offensive board, though. Offensive board. Drew Holiday's got it.
Oh, wow. You're ahead of me. I don't even know how that happened.
Out of bounds. 2.1 seconds left on the shot clock. Bucks call a timeout, it looks like.
Wow.
This has turned into an amazing game. Too bad everyone else from Vendetta is not tuned in right now.
Sad.
It is very sad.
One day they'll respect their crimes. Well, I mean, they're going to find out when they're not getting the Twitch money.
Yeah. I mean, I've just been happy that just a few people have actually listened and we were able to get to affiliate on Twitch for the views.
I mean, I had 15 viewers playing MLB The Show the other night. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially without a face cam.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I mean, there are obviously all people from here, but...
What's going on? Okay, it's still just a timeout. This is intense. 8.1 seconds left in the game. Either somebody's going home or we're going to OT. What kind of frustrates me about Kyrie Irving is he's so good at basketball, but he treats it as like a hobby that he hates.
I think I hate Kyrie. And he never played for my team, but like... So weird, but like the antics, like kind of what you said, just like... I don't...
Like he treats it like a side hobby, and it's like, yeah, I get it. There's more important things in the world than basketball, but at the same time, this is your job.
Yeah, that's my point. Is like, yeah, where everyone's world is the same pretty much. Everyone sees the same issues. Like, I get maybe like doing someone for a little. I don't know. It's weird though.
Yeah,
He's got such a big platform that he thinks he's doing well. Like, who knows? That's why we're giving these people too much like clout and attention. We don't even know their brains. Yeah. Like Kyrie thinks the Earth is flat. So
shot clock violation. Brooke Lopez did not know how much time was left on the shot clock.
I thought there was a glitch on the screen. I feel like he had to have known that.
He 100% did not know how much time was left on the shot clock because he should have tossed it up right there. Like, there's no sense in you throwing it back. And Middleton is angry with him.
Well, Middleton's so fucking mad. Like, it's my turnover. But that's on the coach, though. Like, you're out of a timeout. It's 2.4 seconds on the shot clock. Like, figure it out.
Yeah, like, catch and shoot. That's all you can do in that moment, really. This has been a great game. 5.2 seconds left. We all know who's going to get the ball. It's going to be KD.
It's not going to be who took the other last shot. That one, Bruce Brown, that guy's name.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it is not going to be. Well, I guess it depends on like if they double KD and he has no choice but to kick it to someone. I think we're gonna stream the Game 7 tomorrow night too for the Hawks and Sixers.
hopefully we got another NBA guy on the panel.
It's fine. Literally for the longest time for the hockey stream, it was myself, the Chickster, and Trey. Like that was it. And it was like Alex and I were literally talking about anything else other than hockey, and Trey's flipping out about the hockey game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the three of you guys are doing content together. It's pretty must watch.
Here we go. KD. Oh my. Oh.
That was a 2.
Still, what a shot. What a shot.
Camera shaking. That place must be
What?
going bananas.
What? That is just ridiculous.
God,
Oh my. What? I think they're reviewing it. Yeah, his toe is on the line, so I think that's going to stand as it's.
Oh, yeah.
I just looked over here, and
both his toes are on the line.
they're saying it's a 3-pointer on the ESPN app, but
Nah,
So,
double foot on.
Kevin
double toes
Durant,
on.
at a minimum, just tied up the game.
Think Trey's asleep.
100%. That man is out of it. What a shot, though. We get free basketball. You thought you were getting off the hook here right now, Adam. No, sir. No, sir. We got
Wait, are
at
we gonna-
least 5 more minutes.
Is it already over? The 1 second happened already?
No, it's not. But I am assuming that.
Or are you trying to reverse jinx this so you can end the stream? I know, nice.
Listen, I picked Brooklyn to win the whole thing, so I've got to quasi root for Brooklyn. so I'm right with my takes. But again,
Actually, I want to go look at Schick's twin pin tweet. Does he still have his basketball rankings up there? Let's
I have
now
no
that
idea.
we're almost done. See, Daddy check.
that was
Oh.
absolutely insane. What a shot. I cannot wait to look at Twitter when this is done. I mean, I've pretty much got to, like, when this 1 second is up, I've got to go see.
You should just go on Twitter now. It's literally incredible. You could probably pull your Twitter feed up instead of the play-by-play, and it'll be still play-by-play of the game.
Yeah, I want to see what this 1 second is that they got going on. They could still technically win it. 1 second is enough to.
You only need 0.2 in the
Catch a
NBA.
Yeah. Huh. This dude, who is that? He comes off the bench.
I don't know. That's your one job with one. You got 1 second of playing time in the game. Go wave your hands.
Listen, man, got to do what you got to do. Giannis got the shot off, but he hit the shot clock. So we got 5 more minutes of basketball tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I got to refresh this game now. Somehow you went from being behind me to ahead of me, all without me even realizing.
Who is this guy? Sometimes I follow people and I have absolutely no idea who they are.
Yeah, I think it was really funny that Carl was following Dalton before he came to the site.
Say what again?
Isn't that weird? Carl was following the editor Dalton on Twitter before he came to the site
that's
because he
funny.
worked for. Yeah.
Come on, Chickster. You're obviously tweeting about the game. You could join us.
He's a great tweeter.
He is. I love.
He tweets a lot. I'm really bad at Twitter. I love being on Twitter, but like tweeting is just. Why that? It's not
Wow.
working. I can't watch.
That is insane. What just happened? I could not believe Katie made that shot.
Bro, what the hell?
Oh God.
Bless you.
Oh, it hurts. It's like all starting to come down, and it's like settled from up here to like right in here.
I've had one sinus infection in my life, and it was the worst thing I've ever had.
I get them all the time around here, dude.
Ugh. What's the weather like over there?
It
Do
is.
you have winter?
Yes, I have winter, but this past winter was the first time we had a good snow in about 5 or 6 years. And by good snow, I mean like a heavy set of snow. Like out in my backyard, it probably got up to like 5 inches.
Is your son old enough to enjoy it or no?
He actually did get to enjoy it a little bit. Like he wasn't a year old at the time, but he was like big enough to where there was like a small hill, like a mound, like in my speaking of the devil, look who's here. Look who finally decided to show up after tweeting about the game the entire time.
Have you been home the entire time, Alex?
This game is unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking
Dude,
shit.
I should have timestamped and clipped my reaction to
Hold
what
on, let me
happened.
mute it.
First points of OT go to Brooklyn. But yeah, my son was able to enjoy it. We built a snowman. He got to like slide down this little hill like with me, with my wife, and then like by himself. So
Oh, that's got to be a foul on somebody.
he thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's a foul on somebody. You gotta be shitting me. I can't believe this game went up overtime.
I know, it's great. I told Kriegs here that, he thought he was getting off the hook early tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're rooting for the Bucks.
So you're fired up, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I can't stand it. It's really just Harden. I don't want to see Harden succeed. Push, push. PJ Tucker corner three. Go. No. Why are you gonna give the dude that's fucking 5 for like 24 right now? Stop giving him the ball.
You see,
Fucking.
Alex is to Harden what Trey is to Westbrook, and then what Carl is to Giannis.
Yeah.
We needed both. We need Carl here too. If everyone's gonna just be hating.
Hate train.
Like, look, you see Harden. Like, how can anyone really be like, oh, he's a really good player? What the fuck?
He's
Well,
not
isn't he
been
like
great
really
tonight.
hurt right now?
Yeah,
Is he like really hurt?
He plays like that when he's not hurt. He'll shoot
Alex,
like
you're
5
like
for
way
30.
ahead of me right now, man.
Yeah, me too.
Oh
And
my
he's on
God,
Sling
what?
too, which we've said this in the past. I think Sling is biased towards Texas.
What the fuck?
Oh, Texas has elite internet.
They sacrifice their heating and air for high quality internet.
Hell yeah. No joke. Oh yeah.
You don't need heating.
What a horrible possession by Brooklyn. Oh my God. You guys.
Check how much time is left in your clock.
You talking about
3 minutes.
offensive board?
3 minutes.
I am 666 says Alex funny, crying laughing emojis.
Welcome.
Dude.
Can
Welcome to
someone
the
just
Alex
just
Ship
grab the
experience.
ball? Literally just grab
What
the
is
ball.
happening right now?
I don't know how you're gonna have one of the biggest teams in the NBA and you can't fucking rebound. That is laughable to me.
It's because Brooke Lopez, his mind is gone right now. He didn't even know that the shot clock was at 2 seconds.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So funny.
That was the worst thing about. I literally like just. I was like, what are we doing?
I
It's
thought
not
my
even a
I
foul.
thought the camera was broken.
It's not
No.
even a foul. Fucking A. Why are you coming up on a Blake Griffin 3? Just let him shoot it. Fucking A. Okay, here we go.
Okay, Alex, we're like on the same page now.
Okay, did you reset it?
Yeah, I reset it.
Okay.
Oh
Because
God.
you are reacting to things.
Drew,
very
stop shooting! Oh my God, you can't fucking buy a basket.
James
dude.
Harden with the big board there, and me with the voice crack.
He can't. That dude can't buy a basket right now. Step back three. What is this timeout? I can't believe
This is
it.
timeout.
Stop letting Drew shoot, man.
Is there gonna be a commercial in overtime?
Sometimes for a
Probably should be
timeout
one,
they try
right?
to not do.
Dude,
what are you doing
PJ
here?
Tucker is
He's heated.
angry.
It's because Blake Griffin. He's grabbing him. Oh, he fouled out, I think.
Huh.
No, they called that on PJ Tucker.
Oh, he's out.
Wow.
Oh,
That's tough.
no.
They gotta put the final.
They're still not putting Giannis on KD.
Alex is going for the Bucks. Yes.
That's
He
good
does not like
double.
James Harden. Harden for
Let
Tris.
James Harden shoot. That guy fucking sucks. Let that guy shoot.
Suggs.
This guy is god awful. I don't know what that's a jump. Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah.
Wait, now I'm caught up to you guys too. What the hell?
I don't know what I literally don't know what Brooke Lopez is doing.
Golly, KD like took a charge and just grabbed the ball while he was on the way down, and they called a jump ball.
There's only been one basket in 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, and who was it? It was Bruce Brown that made it.
There's
Yeah,
a rebound.
yeah.
I told you it was a Bruce Brown game, Jackson.
Oh.
Last game, like 2 games ago, was the Bruce Brown game. All the Pistons fans were, like cutting their
They're
wrists.
punching the air.
Yeah.
They're punching the air. Blake Griffin. Hell, they're
Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, he's not playing, but still.
fucking who? Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, Reggie
just popped
Jackson.
off.
He went off.
All right. Oh, good. Drew Holiday's inbounded the ball. Don't let that dude shoot, please.
Giannis has his jersey untucked. That is a violation.
Okay, Chris Paul. Great. Now we gotta wait 30 minutes watching Giannis shoot free throws. I'm with the Nets, man. I was counting them shits too, and I was like, God damn.
What you been up to tonight, Alex?
I had to go to someone's birthday dinner,
Ooh.
and then just been trying to keep up with the game. But I was just like, what?
Good dinner. What'd you have?
We had Mexican food.
Ooh. I love Mexican. My favorite.
Krieger, no offense, but I don't think you've had Mexican food, man. I feel like that's I think it's different in Texas than in New York, no?
Oh, it's definitely different. Yo, how far are you from Austin? I'm curious.
Like 6 hours.
Oh, it's not even close.
My hometown is San Antonio, and that's only about an hour. So, could you imagine if they called a technical? It's like a technical, right? If you have your jersey untucked, could you imagine?
Yeah,
They call it
Call a technical right
game
now.
set,
Game 7.
overtime. You want
Oh,
to talk about NBA is rigged post? Oh my god.
I mean, just tuck your jersey in though, bro. Like, what are we doing?
That might be off.
That
John?
looks like it.
No,
Looked
no,
like
that
hit
hit off
Durant's
his foot.
ankle,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That hit off
That hit
his heel.
Durant's ankle.
Yeah, his Achilles. Is it the same Achilles that?
No, I think it's his.
I'm just making a joke. I'm just making a joke. I was just like,
Oh, okay.
poetry.
Up here.
That's why.
I need
That's why he's
nicotine.
sitting down. I need
He said, "I need nicotine."
Man's not even a basketball guy. He's over here stressed out. He's like, I need a.
I'm out of vape.
I can't believe only one basket has been scored.
It's kind of terrible basketball.
It's. I mean, like, not even really any good shots or a.
What now? What is taking so long? Dear God.
Okay.
I just started seeing all the refs run off to the side, and it's like, what is going on?
ISO. Hey, you know what? KD bodying up Giannis though.
Yeah. Oh.
He's taking that. But all right, the second basket has been scored in overtime.
Yeah.
Down to the last minute. Nice block.
Oh.
Oh, he
Joe
missed.
Harris.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Joe Harris has been horrible this series.
He has.
He's been horrible this series. Carl, the Joe Harris lookalike, needs to pick it up.
No, Joe Harris is the Carl lookalike. What a shot.
Oh, nice shot.
That's a big shot.
He's tired too. I don't fucking blame him.
Yeah. Dude, that
40
shot that
40
KD... Did you
seconds.
watch live that shot that KD
I did.
That was nuts.
Ridiculous.
That was nuts.
Look,
Carl and I
And
could not
I-
believe that went in.
I'll say this because not a lot of people are watching,
Oh,
and I'm scared to kind of say it too. But like, KD is literally the greatest scorer of all time. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think that I really don't think that's such a far fetched like, and that rubs people the wrong way because people think MJ or whatever.
There's
but
a
like,
difference, though.
yeah,
he's a pure scorer.
like KD can score from anywhere. If I need a bucket, I'm picking
I know.
KD.
I told Adam, I said, if you're playing defense on KD and he misses a shot, it's not because you play great defense. It's just KD missed a shot.
He missed the shot.
That's it. Don't get it twisted. You didn't play great defense. Did you play good defense and you kept him in front of you? Okay, I'll give you that much. I'll give PJ Tucker that much. You made it difficult on him, but at the end of the day, he just missed shots.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you could, like, that shot remind me a lot of Kobe. Like, that was a Kobe shot.
Yeah. Imagine if he gets
Yeah,
those
rest in
toes
peace.
just like half an inch backwards.
If he wore size 11, this is over.
Yeah,
This is over.
if he
What size
was,
foot do you wear? What size shoe you got?
A 9.
A 9?
Yeah, I got small feet.
I think I'm a 10 or a 10.5, depending on what the shoe brand is.
I'm a 15.
15.
Big boy.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
so annoying, dude. It's literally a pain in the ass. You
Krieger
can't
out
even buy
here
shoes
just
anywhere.
slinging.
Yeah, I had a guy, a good friend in college. I mean, he's a massive dude, like both length and width wise. He wore size 17s.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. There
Ooh.
we go. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's
Basket here.
tough.
We need a basket. We need a basket. Let's
We
get a
got
basket.
Cam in the house, Vendetta's own Cam.
Let's get a basket here. Get a basket. Rebound. Fuck.
Cam, go watch on Twitch.
Fuck. Drew Holiday's guarding KD? Oh, yeah. Well, that's it. His foot's online again. Let's go!
Whoa.
Yes!
That was the shot?
Fuck you!
Oh, that's
Not
it.
KD. I love KD.
That's
I love
Oh,
KD.
that's gonna be it.
That's game.
Fuck James
Point
Harden.
3, yeah.
That would have tied it up only. His foot was
Yeah.
online again. Right?
Oh.
Yeah,
2
his foot was
seconds
online.
left. You got to try for a better shot than that.
He had time.
He did.
Oh, he's gonna get so much shit about that
I
shot.
feel like he shouldn't get shit. He has a 50-point game.
A 50-point
James
game.
Harden
And he made the shot to prolong the season. 5 extra
James
minutes.
Harden needs all of the fucking slander.
What's Carl gonna do?
Carl can't complain about Giannis too. I mean, he hasn't been really overtime, but he played probably like till the sixth minute in the fourth quarter. He's
Yeah,
hold this team
Giannis dropped a
together.
40-piece tonight.
Oh yeah,
40 and 13.
Carl can't say anything.
And
I
he was
can talk shit
8 of
about
14
Harden,
from the
though.
free throw line. That's not terrible.
0.3 seconds.
Well,
All you have
that's
to
a little
do
over
is
50%.
not fuck up. Just don't fuck up.
Just don't straight up punch someone in the face and get a
Literally,
technical.
that's all you have to do.
As long as you don't do that.
Hey, you know what,
Yeah,
KD?
If I'm Kevin Durant, I don't even get off the bench. Just like, fuck, sit down.
Yeah, it was.
Basketball gods hate nets. They hate the nets.
Yeah, it was literally like if James Harden plays like James Harden, then this game isn't close.
He did.
Well, I mean like MVP James Harden, or just like Harden
He
that can hit a
plays the
shot.
same every game. He lives and dies leaving a fucking Brook Lopez who almost ruined it for him.
Giannis mean mugging. Man, I
Wow.
cannot believe it. The Nets are out. God in heaven, please don't let it be the Hawks that win the whole thing. I don't think I could.
I wouldn't, bro. On God, I only cared about the Nets not winning. I really don't care.
I think I'm rooting for the Sixers.
No, fuck the Sixers.
I don't know.
What, you're not down to trust the process?
No. 76ers fans are horrible.
I wouldn't,
Philly fans are trash too.
dude. Like, I don't think I could handle just the, like, if they were to win, then like all the slander that Jokic would get when Jokic was clearly the MVP this year, when they were already like, oh no, Embiid's the real MVP, stuff like that. Like, it would just
I think
be
it's I think it's
it'd
just
be
one person.
cranked up to 100 million if that were the case.
Harden deserves all the slander in the world.
you tweeting that out? I'll go like it.
Yep.
How many burner accounts do you guys have?
I don't have any. I'll say what I have to fucking say.
It's Cap.
I use the Vendetta official account as my burner account.
That's nice. Can I unfollow Jeremy Portnoy? Probably, right?
Wow.
Well, you already have 2 accounts, right, Chick?
Yeah, it's my private account. Which I really don't even get on anymore.
Wow,
I think
yeah.
I might have found that one first.
Chris Smoove, the man, the myth, the legend, even points out that they still had a timeout left, so they could have called a timeout when Katie was struggling there at the top of the key. Could have called a timeout real quick and set up something,
Yeah.
or maybe they should have.
I didn't even
Anyway.
think Steve Nash was a good. He's not a good coach. He hasn't done shit.
But you need to be a good coach.
Well, I mean, say that to Tyler. What? Why is this game still on? Oh, he got fouled.
What?
Oh, Garrett. Oh, Garrett's trying to start a fight.
With who?
You'd think the best
Oh.
player in the world would hit rim.
In the Slack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if Harden would have helped them Nets would have won. Especially how Drew Holiday played. Good God. Dude was playing for the Nets tonight.
Well, I mean, you also had James Harden playing for the Bucks tonight, and Joe Harris. Joe Harris was not great. Oh, look who's hopping in at the end of the
Oh.
stream. We got Jared.
Mr. Jared.
What's up, Jared?
What's
Fellas,
going
go
on?
ahead. I've brought in Lachlan, my Bucks supporting 10-year-old.
Yay!
Hey.
Oh, I bet he's living the dream right now.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
I bet, dude.
But I was
That
scared.
That's awesome.
listen.
Dude, I love his accent just like yours.
Me
Jared.
too.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. I didn't know if that was rude to say. I love it.
I love it.
Alex, I can't believe you went for Miami.
What do you mean I went for Miami?
In the first round in your preview, he read it, he saw it, and
Hey,
he
it's
remembers.
not that I was
Why?
going for my. No, listen, hold on.
Chickster, he's taking names, man.
I know. He saw the video. He said,
Let's get him a
I
WordPress
was
account.
not going for Miami, but I did not trust the Bucks coach. I did not trust the Bucks coach, but the Bucks have proved me wrong. So I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bucks
I'm-
are the best. Bucks are
Hey.
the best.
Yeah, say what you gotta say, man. This is right now. This is where you talk. This is when you get to
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
He gets to talk.
He gets to flex. They won.
They won. I can't
There
even
you
say
go.
nothing.
There you go.
Jackson said the same thing. I'm kind of hurt
Hey,
that he only
listen,
said my name.
That's fine. I accept. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong.
Same.
Lachlan,
That's all right.
focus, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Put your Xbox controller down.
Are they going to the
Hey,
finals?
priorities, Jared. Priorities.
What do you play on
Alex
Xbox?
just asked, do you think the Bucks will go to the finals? They're going to play either the Sixers or Hawks.
Well, yeah. They're the Bucks. They're the best.
Not even like how many games does it go to?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Doesn't
Who
matter.
cares?
He said no.
Who
Doesn't
cares?
matter.
Just win.
Bucks and foe. That's what he
Bucks and
said.
four.
Bucks and four?
Who's your favorite Bucks player? Is it Giannis?
Adam just asked who your favorite Bucks player is.
Be honest, I've got 2 jerseys of him and 1
jerseys.
T-shirt. I can get them. I have a heat, and I have a Bucks
Okay.
hat.
I had to. You
Yeah.
got all the
Yeah.
Bucks gear.
Yeah.
Jared, you're
that
better than
was-
me. I would have. My kid would have been. If you're a Jazz fan, my kid would have been a Jazz fan too. Like that. I have to like. You're better than I am.
Literally beat the
I
Milwaukee
got
out of them.
I got them onto my football team, but yeah, for basketball, they went with their players. My eldest is a huge Harden fan, and he went with the Rockets. So he's taken much less of an interest in basketball now that Harden's been traded. So
I like
There we go.
him.
Oh,
Oh, he's got the cream city
Nice.
one.
Green City.
Oh
That's
man.
Love
that
it.
pasta we've got, we're just going to put it up here until you take that off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart
Wise
man.
decision.
He knows too well.
That's
He
a
knows
dad
too well.
right there.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Straight.
Are you ahead or behind? Are you guys ahead of us or behind?
Oh, they're like
They're ahead.
they're way
They're
behind.
ahead.
Yeah, ahead of
Was
you.
it Father's Day?
Yeah,
Father's
so it's Sunday afternoon.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, see, I forget. Father's Day here is in September.
Oh,
Dude, that's weird to
So I
me.
keep forgetting that, but thank you.
Yeah. Well, happy American Father's Day. Go ahead and
Yeah,
go ahead
there
and
you
take the rest of the afternoon
Happy
off.
Father's Day.
Oh,
We thought we'd just pop in anyway and let Lachlan gloat for a minute.
yeah, he needed, man.
Glad
He
he
had to
did.
get it off his
Yeah, he
chest. I
gets
don't
to
blame
flex.
him.
He gets
He
to
was
do
talking.
it. He gets to do it.
Bucks and 4.
Bucks and
Bucks
4.
and
That's all you-
4.
That's all you gotta say. Just do this.
Listen.
Bucks and 4.
Adam, your new favorite?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll make you do it. If the Bucks win the title, I will buy myself a Giannis jersey. I'm a big jersey guy.
I'll be
So-
on that. I'll be on that.
If
Jackson's a Goose fan, so that's a big step for him.
No, all you have to do that if the
All
Bucks
right.
win.
All
If the
right,
Bucks
all
win-
right,
If
all
the
right.
Bucks
All right.
win, if the Bucks
Put me
win,
in for that,
I will do it instantly. The night they
All right,
win.
let's put this on the social so that we're all.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm a man of my
That
word.
means well-
Listen, I made a bet with a random Suns fan that if
I'm
the
just doing
Suns
it-
beat
I'm
the
just doing it to
Lakers,
annoy you.
I'd get
Oh,
a
I
book
bought that
jersey.
too.
And
I bought it too.
I got a
Okay.
book jersey now because I made a bet with a random Suns fan that I haven't talked to since that like game 2 of the Suns and Lakers series.
We're getting the Giannis one if they win.
Yeah,
they
if
win
they win the title,
Yay!
I'm getting a Giannis jersey and I will wear it on the Tandemonium podcast like the next
Good.
time afterwards. I'll
Yeah.
save it and then you'll have to watch it.
Okay. I'm happy with that.
Deal.
I'm
All
Deal.
right.
All right. Well, we'll log out now. You've had your gloat.
Okay, so I'm
Got
gonna
to
play.
celebrate.
So I'm gonna play some Xbox.
All
What are you
right,
playing?
later, my man.
Before you leave. What's
Jealous.
his game?
I'm playing 2K21.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he's in the basketball
Oh,
mood, man.
he's on the high right now.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
he-
I'm playing for Milwaukee.
Hey,
Nice.
listen, I was
Right, but-
Sorry, his elder brother's just yelled out, "And you're trash" from the other room.
That's a true brother. That's a true
Oh,
brother right
oh
there.
man.
Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
You're so
Anyway, we're out. Lachlan just wanted to jump on and flex a little.
All
Enjoy the
right.
rest of your day.
Well,
All
thanks
right,
for
Jared.
hopping
See you.
in, Jared. That was awesome.
See you, Jack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That
I
accent
didn't
was
want to. I
incredible.
didn't want to cuss to him, but I can't.
We just
believe
got
the kid
got
came in
flexed
here
on
just
like a 9-year-old.
He just came in and talked shit to me, bro. Like I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
Dude, and he's
Brand
like
new
he's like
Cream
the
City
he's like
jersey.
the young Fortnite generation. I'm surprised he wasn't in the Cream City jersey like flossing or something on us.
It's all good. It's all
Bucks and foe.
Bucks and four.
foe. All right, well,
Bucks and foe.
all right, well, it's kind of late, so we'll go ahead. We'll end the stream. That was really fun. That's a good note to end on. To
Happy almost Father's Day, Jackson. Check. You'll be
Yeah.
a father soon. So you get to celebrate this
Yeah,
next
don't
year.
remind me.
Next year.
Yeah, it's
All right.
scary.
You'll do great, man. You'll do great. If I can make it, you can make it.
That was such a half-ass compliment. Yeah, you got this.
Dude, I'm exhausted right now just from what is happening. Like, why is Chuck getting rained on with the packing peanuts on TNT right now?
Because he said that they were gonna win the title, or they were gonna win today.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
They still have the plexiglass between them? Alright, sorry.
Yeah, we got on this mask thing earlier too,
On-
because it's like,
on-
why are half the
well, I
people in the
know.
arena wearing the mask? Dude, like,
I know,
yeah.
it's
Listen,
literally
just real
my
quickly.
anti.
Just
I
real
hate that
quickly,
shit too.
when we went to the Grizz game, they were like mass everywhere, but it made no sense because it was more jam packed in the arena with like the COVID restrictions and the mask than it was like beforehand. Like if everything was
Right.
open, because like only like one concession on like the entire top terrace was open, so it's
It's
literally
the way they did it was
and it's
so
literally
dumb.
like
Even here,
2,000
too.
people trying to get into this one stand. It was stupid, but then
And
yeah.
everyone was crying about like how the people that work the stadiums couldn't make money. So then open all the stands and then let everyone pay everyone. Like people
Yeah.
are gonna spread out.
Yeah,
like,
and then yeah, it was like before the game started, you had the dude that would walk around and like put your mask on, keep it up. But by like halfway through the first quarter, everybody was toss it to the side. All right, but that's gonna do it from us here at Vendetta Sports Media. Thank you guys, everyone that tuned in to watch. If you're still with us, appreciate you guys. Even if you're not here anymore, then I will telepathically send you a thank you
Bucks and foe.
for tuning in at some point tonight. I'm Jackson Law, joined by Krieg's Corner and the Chickster for overtime. Jared was here for a little bit. Jeremy was here earlier as well. But we're all from Vendetta Sports Media. We'll see you guys next time.